or we can strive together. Welcome to welcome to the next session. Oh, I didn't change the title. I think is it session 6? I don't know. How do I know this? I don't know. I can look it up quickly. How are you guys doing? We're streaming now. Well, actually, while I do this, who wants to give the prologue last session? I think. Let me look at my notes.
I could do it if Chris wants to
I
do it.
don't think you can do it. Because didn't you give it at the beginning of last session?
I don't recall.
Let me look at my notes. Quickly before I do that. Yeah, Tyler gave the prologue.
Ah, darn.
But I don't think either of us have any conditions or any text nature, eh?
Afraid.
Oh, well, it would be better if you could do it then, but you can't, so I have to do it.
Yeah.
I don't have any conditions.
I just need you to hug me.
At least I don't think I do. Okay, it's important because Steed wasn't here, so. Okay, so we went to Crossroads Keep. We went to town and bought some horses. So you have a horse now, by the way, Steed.
Wait, does it have a name?
No, we didn't name it. You can name it whatever you want. I think Sean has the information for what your horse is like, so I want to copy that down.
Just scroll up in the thing.
Yeah, it's all up there. So
at the start of the session. I think it's a.
It's a stallion.
It's a stallion. I believe it is. It's not chestnut. I don't know. You can continue. I'll just type it in the chat.
Bay colored?
Yeah. Bay colored stallion. Workhorse.
Yeah, and it's got a bunch of like attributes.
Mares and flirt with them.
Yeah, your horse is horny, basically.
I'll take it.
Your horse is simping.
Yeah, and my horse is
nature 4.
So if your horse screws around with my horse, there's going to be problems. Get your horse under control.
Let it do its thing.
Wow. Horse flesh for dinner, baby. Anyway, so we went to this island that we had heard about in the Frogman Lakes, which is like magic or whatever. And so we found a mystical boat that the people who made the island, or put the island here, used to get to it. So we crossed on that, and then there was like this basically like a big pyramid-ish type of structure, but not quite a pyramid. Like it doesn't have a pointy top. It's like sawed off, so it's like basically like a sawed off pyramid. And it's made out of like really big old stones. So we went inside, and we passed through a bunch of traps, which tested a variety of skills. We passed through them, and we got to the center, and there was a very old elf chilling out in there, in the dark. And he challenged us to a riddling competition. And the winner would be able to drink from or take liquid from the font of plenty. Because it was there's very little water in it, because it apparently was refilling very, very slowly. And he'd been waiting a long time to drink from it. But so we lost the conflict, but we said but instead of so it was sort of a compromise. We were like, okay, well, how about we find a way to refill it quicker, and then we won't have to wait, right? Rather than just taking the liquid that was in it, we can find a way for everyone to have it. And he's like, yeah, that seems fine to me. Because he still has to wait a while for it anyway. So we decided to give it a go. So we looked around the room, and it looks like there might be like something blocking it from above, like the water stream, like some kind of. So we were like, oh, we'll go back out and check out on top of the pyramid and see what happens, see what's going on up there, if that's helpful. But we had we made camp because we had some conditions on us. So we made camp at the foot of the at the entrance to the dungeon, and that's where we are. So that's everything that happened, pretty much. Oh yes, and also the island is a turtle, and it moves, and it moved around and stirred up a bunch of mud. So the camp doesn't have fresh water, currently.
What?
All right, thank you for.
Yeah, the island is a turtle. Also.
How? Okay. Questions later.
So
It's magic. Don't worry about it.
I guess also before we start, where were you, Roman? Where was Roman last session, and how did he get?
Oh yeah, we did a journey conflict too. I forgot to mention that.
So yeah, they did a journey conflict. They essentially went north, probably like 2 days to Crossroads Keep, and then from Crossroads Keep, it was like a week-ish to Frogman Lakes. Through a dragon's graveyard. There's all sorts of things.
What? I had an idea of where it was, but you guys are really far off, and I don't know how to connect them now. Can you see the map?
Are you not here?
We should be on the map. We're just in like a mysterious place. I don't think it's on like a quote unquote map.
Are you on the map here?
Yep, I'm here now.
Okay.
So to zoom out, sorry.
Are you on the Central Heartlands?
Yep.
Yeah, so this is like where you guys are. I decided to color code it to change the color coding. Oh, I'm gonna. Yeah, so session 7, by the way. Or yeah, did I do that right? Yeah, session 7.
Are you near water? As in like the ocean at Frogman Lake?
It's a lake, not an ocean.
I know, but is there an ocean sort of close then?
Well, why? Give me your idea, and I have other ideas that existed that could potentially get you here. Also,
I was just gonna, cause we were last time I was at, we were leveling up in the town.
at Tent City, yeah.
In Tent City, and we just stopped after that. So we were waiting there for a while, I guess. I probably would have just helped out in Clifton, just because they burned down. Probably helped them rebuild, and make sure that any like creepy people weren't found on the road. Yeah, I was just gonna go help them rebuild, but if you guys literally traveled like a week and a couple of days north, I don't know how I'd get there from Clifton unless I went by boat.
No, yeah, you went by boat, and you were thrown overboard, and you sucked into a whirlpool, and ended up at Frogman Lake. So there we go. So
Cool, I like it.
So you helped out rebuilding.
There
So
you
what skill do you want to mark a pass or fail in? Sounds probably like carpenter or laborer.
Yeah, I was looking towards laborer.
Okay, take a pass or fail.
I will take a yes.
Perfect. So now that you've, I guess, would have washed up on shore as they're exiting camp. Releasing 6 goals to the session, I guess, is a perfect time.
All right, I'll go first. My belief: those who act against nature must be opposed at every turn. My goal is to refill the font of plenty, and my instinct is: when in camp, repair your clothes. Because my clothes need repairing.
Oh yeah, because you're the journey conflict ruined your cloak.
And my shoes are bad.
And your shoes are just terrible. Yeah, I should have
Suck.
made. I should have been like, you have blisters injured, but I didn't think of it.
I mean, we were riding our horses probably. But...
Yeah, you were riding a horse is probably better. I think what happened. They ended up like encountering
ghost dragons, but they're not real dragons, nor are they real ghosts.
We sold all the stuff, right?
Yeah, that's how we got these horses.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, we sold them for horses and saddles. By the way, your saddle has. Oh wait, it's just you just use it for you. I was gonna get saddlebags too, but.
Do you still have the flask, or?
What the disease flask? You should still have it on you.
Yeah, I still have those.
If you need the space, I can take it. But
no, I have it still. Yeah, never mind. I'm sticking away all the treasure in my pack. Good. Well, I guess I'll go.
Oh, okay.
Belief. Everyone does this up. Wants to prove me wrong. Goal. I guess we're trying to get the water from the fount. Instinct. Always look for secrets.
All right.
My belief is anything worth doing is worth doing in style. My instinct is when in camp make incendiary devices, and my goal for the session is to find valuables to pay off debt. Because when we left town last time, I was able to, charm my way out of having to pay town debt, so it's going to be double when I go back. And I don't know about you guys, I don't want to get in trouble with the IRS.
Sounds good. Yeah, so I guess, Roman washes up on the shores of the Turtle Island.
Where am I? I still know what I'm looking at.
It's just an island.
It looks like an island?
It's like an island. Kind of looks like a smooth stone, very mossy covered. Near the top, there's near the where it levels off a little bit more. There's like dirt and trees growing, but they're like pine needle trees, and the trees on the side, like very distinct biome kind of thing from the trees that are on the shore, the main shore. So it's like very weird. And then there's like this kind of like it's kind of pretty big. I don't know. It'd probably take like a while to walk around it. It's huge. And on top of on the very top of the thing, because it's like a kind of hill, there's like this stone structure that's built. And it's, if you've seen, what like those like the Incan pyramids look like, how they're like the 3 steps? Imagine just the first step, but
that's why I said like sawn off pyramid.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, yeah, basically
it's a pyramid, but like the top is sawed off.
like a half a pyramid, but made of like stones. But these like are stones of like cyclopean nature, which basically means that like they're huge and they fit together perfectly and without mortar. And there's like a little entrance, and yeah, it's probably, I think I described it as being 15 to 20 feet tall. Like this thing, but like really wide. Probably. I don't think I've described it how wide it was, but it's definitely like more than 30 feet wide. Way more. So.
All right.
Dude. So I'm just near them.
Yeah, you just show up in camp, I guess, because we're packing up camp. I go, Roman, what are you doing here?
I have no idea.
I thought you were in Alderport? No, Clifton. I thought you were in Clifton helping them rebuild.
Yeah, but I crashed, landed, I guess. I don't know. Where are we?
We're in the Frogman Lakes.
Where's that?
It's northeast of Crossroads Keep. Did you come here by boat or something?
Yeah. Sorry, I have no idea what's happening.
Interesting. This place is full of ancient magics.
I got sucked into a whirlpool.
Yes. I'm pretty sure that this turtle that we're standing on has some kind of mystical transportation capabilities. And now, knock on wood, I feel like if we, screw around with it too much, it might leave and go somewhere else. I think it might have that ability. So we should be, chill.
Not that I can disagree with your plan or your approach, but I just want to point out that you said the giant turtle that we're on has magical properties. A little redundant.
I mean, well, yeah, you make an excellent point there. And it does seem a little bit redundant.
It's a semantics argument, really, but I agree.
Anyway. Where are we at here? Point is, we found the Font of Plenty. It's in there. I point at the huge yawning maw of darkness.
Wait.
We found it.
You found it?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a brother elf in there who was here before us. So we're gonna help him refill the font quicker.
Whoa,
and we're gonna see if that helps.
Yeah, he's your brother?
No. He's like my brethren, like we're racial brothers.
Oh,
like
Blood
so,
bro-
like me,
and
Corbusier type thing.
No, not like you
Like
and
we're
Corbusier.
brothers, but
not
not brothers?
like you guys, because humans don't live long enough to know or care about one another at all.
this is more like a blood allegiance. He senses his elf's blood.
Sure, let's put it that way.
Hmm.
It's totally different, okay? But never mind. We need to get on top of this thing.
Corbusier, would you say we're brothers?
I would say we're brothers in arms.
Yes, that's close enough.
True enough.
I mean, I like arms. If my arms are gone, I couldn't swim.
Eh?
And that's what?
Scintillating intellect as always. All right. So, but anyway, the point is we need to get up on top of this thing. So, Sean, I'm going to
Lead the
cast
way.
Lightness of Being, targeting our group.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
That's what it's for. This is exactly what this spell is for.
I forgot you learned that. Did you guys just pick your spells, by the way? I don't know if Tyler did.
Yeah, I picked Lightness of Being and Dance of the Fireflies.
I picked my spells.
Okay. Because I didn't think we ended the game.
Yeah, we were in camp, so when we leave, we get new spells. So I'm going to choose Lightness of Being and Dance of the Fireflies.
Okay.
Wait, this is you mean when we were in town last time?
No,
whenever you leave camp, you pick 2 new spells to memorize out of the ones you know.
Yeah,
Not-
no, I kept my,
Or out of the ones in your book. I
You
should say.
just,
Yeah,
you just get to rememorize your spells or whatever.
I kept the same spells as last time.
Okay, cool. Magic. You know what the ob is for your group?
Let me see. It says it's 1, 2,
Got it.
3.
Small groups,
So-
3.
Yeah, it's 3, I guess. 'Cause it
Ob
doesn't
3,
say.
Arcanist.
Okay.
Are you gonna roll?
I am gonna roll. It's ob 3. I kind of want to fail an Arcanist though. So.
I'd love to help, but
Use a trait against yourself.
Yeah, no, I just scrolled it to my traits and I'm thinking I'm going to. Okay, so the spell description for Lightness of Being says that you need to spoke a single syllable. But I'm too chilled out. I have the calm trait, as you know. And so the force behind my words isn't there. I'm just worried about disturbing the turtle. So I'm too quiet and not forceful enough. And this sabotages my spell casting. So I'm gonna roll.
All right. Ooh, complete fail.
Womp
Huh.
womp.
Wow.
Nico?
All right. I just want to see if I. Where's like the list of recommended twists? I have a twist in mind. I just want to see if there's like a better one. Because there's magical twists. Hmm. All right. Yeah, I think what happens is as you speak the syllable softly, the wind sort of starts picking up, and like soon like a gale wind is like whipping around here. The trees are bending, and you have to clutch tightly anything not nailed down. Your boat flings aside and like drifts into the lake, the raft.
Drat. Sorry, guys. Looks like I picked up the wins.
Well, put it down.
I don't know any wind calming spells. We might just have to ride this one out. But
All right.
presumably the spell works as intended otherwise.
No, it doesn't work.
Oh,
That's
it just
what
doesn't
happens-
work.
That's what happens instead.
Damn. Sorry.
All right. So your
Well,
your raft slowly
it's windy now.
starts slowly drifting further
Whoa!
out to the lake.
Okay.
No.
Corbusier,
Yeah.
go get it.
I'm gonna try and get the boat.
All right. I'm gonna say it's probably going to be an obstacle 2 health test because it's as you swim toward it, the wind's pushing it further away, slowly.
Alrighty.
Do you have like a backpack or anything?
Yes.
Okay, are you dropping that or no?
I'm gonna have to drop it.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna swim. I don't want all the stuff to get wet.
Okay.
That seems sensible.
All right, so it's obstacle 2. Health.
Alrighty.
Can we help with a health test?
I mean, if you're gonna jump in the water too, yeah.
What's your health, Tyler?
3.
Yeah, I'll help. Sweet.
I'll stay behind and
Higher
watch.
chance. Yeah, I'll drop my things and then try to. I just came out of the water, so I'm.
What's another little
doing
dunk?
Yeah, what's a little dive? I start swimming past it. And
Your
then,
socks are only gonna get more wet.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Yeah, you managed to get your boat. You're quite a ways away from the shore, though.
Oh no, not the shore. Darn it.
You're quite a ways away because you're swimming with your powerful.
You should mark a health success, Tyler.
Thank you.
So, what do you?
is there anything in the raft?
No, it's just like a raft that's like naturally. It kind of like grew this way, so it's like a solid piece of wood that's still living.
Oh.
Oh, was there not an oar last time?
There was like an oar, but
No, what happened to it?
it blew away.
Ah!
Wow. Just use our hands, and we'll just like. You take one side, I'll take the other, and we'll slowly just push our way through, back to get upwind.
Oh no.
All right, I'm gonna
This is
say it's gonna be an obstacle 1 sailor test.
To get the oar or to.
Just
No,
get
the
back.
oar's gone. It
The oar's
blew
gone.
away.
Oh crap.
It's to paddle back.
Well, you know what? We're in luck because I can swim underwater and breathe underwater, so maybe I can help with swimming.
Wait, you could do that?
I mean, that's why I told you to go after it. Because I thought you'd be good at swimming. But
Did you do that?
you can just paddle it back. You're a sailor. What, you never have to paddle a lifeboat with your hands before?
No, because we're smart and prepared. Wait,
Well, we had oars. I don't know what happened to them.
I'm not too upset.
Yeah. Wait, who's doing this role? Me or
Let's say you, because you said you described what you were doing.
Sure. I'm going to.
If you don't have sailor, beginner's luck, or nature,
Yeah, let's use beginner's luck then.
potentially taxing your nature.
Where's sailor? It's health.
Yeah, it's probably health.
What do you want to help me? No, you can't help me. It's beginner's luck.
You can help with
What? He
beginner's
can
luck.
help. Why couldn't he help?
Can
Works-
Oh, wait,
it's,
is he-
yeah, you can.
it's just half
I
the die.
can't help.
He's
I can't
afraid.
help.
Yeah, he's afraid. That's why he can't help.
No.
Oh.
I would love to help though. I just start like shaking my hands, like.
Do you have like wise or something that can help? Because you can give aid with the wise if it's applicable.
I have strange happenings wise and trap wise.
Hmm.
Can I help with strange happenings wise?
How is it? I don't.
Describe how this is a strange happening, and how your knowledge of strange happenings helps.
Yeah, I'm.
Helps to get the ore back.
No,
No, helps you paddle back to shore.
Oh,
The ore's gone.
this water's
not to be seen.
it's gonna help in that. Well, isn't it strange that the water is so deep? Like, how good can we possibly paddle if we fail and fall in and can't swim? That's strange.
No, that sounds like
not
deep water.
really.
That sounds like
Darn.
deep water wise, maybe.
Damn it! Alright.
All right.
Isn't it strange? There's no like dedicated public transit ferry to this magic turtle island. That's strange.
Not really.
I mean, I pay the town tax. Where's it being put to use?
In town.
I mean, not that there's not strange things going on, but paddling back to shore doesn't seem to me to be particularly strange given everything else that's happening.
Can I say instead of like I'll take one side, you take the other. I'm like, hey,
Well,
put your hand in there right now. We're paddling the shore with our hands. I'm demanding.
You're demanding him? I don't know if this could be considered within your nature. It's not like a social demanding.
Put your hand in the water now.
I mean, if your goal is to make him put his hand in the water, I'd say yeah. But I think your goal is to get to the shore.
I'm paddling this side, and we're getting back to the
Ask.
I was put in a situation I didn't know you could breathe underwater.
I have to cast the spell first, but yeah.
Okay, I'm going to just roll my. I'll just use beginner's luck, then half my thing, and probably pop a. It's Sailor 1, right?
Yeah.
And
What's your health?
It's 4.
It's 4, so it's 2 dice.
It's 2 dice, but I don't want to chance it. Yeah, I'll pop a persona, I guess.
Alright. So that's, I guess, be rolling 3 die. Ooh. Looks like that persona
paid off.
Paid off. Yeah, so you managed to like guide the ship back, the raft back to shore.
It'll be all salt in no time, Roman.
My hands, they're tired. Okay, wait, do I get a pass on sailors or health?
Yeah, just mark a pass on sailor. Beginner's luck, you always start learning this skill.
Yeah, you just need a number of checks equal to your current nature.
Yeah, you can just read the reminder. It says mark a use for
your
this
nature
as a pass once you have attempted to use that skill, pass or fail a number of times equal to your current maximum nature rating. You've learned the skill rating comes in at 2, and you can use it as normal after that.
I saw the way he was paddling, and I was like taking notes because Kabuze is a well-versed sailor. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, you get your boat back. You drag it onto shore. The wind dies down a little bit. Still kind of windy, but not like abnormally and obnoxiously windy.
All right, let's drag the raft far inland so that doesn't happen again.
Wait, where were you on the grind?
Your turn 2.
We just you've made 2 checks.
Swim, okay. Guide ship back. Casting spell doesn't count because it's like an instinct.
Yeah, because elves cheat.
Elves and wizards are cheaty like that.
They just cheat. They don't follow the same rules. All right. Well, that spell cast was a flop. I guess we can try climbing the side of this thing. How does it look, Sean? Like you said, Cyclopean. Like how big of things are we talking, and how tall is it?
So like the gaps in between, like each gap is probably like, I don't know, 6 to 10 feet between the gaps, and they're very like not that. Maybe get your fingertips in there. They're kind of round, but they're like kind of tight. There's more rounded edges, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And they're like 6 feet apart roughly. So these big huge boulders. Here, I'll draw like a little picture. It's like, imagine this boulder, and then like another boulder, and then like another one. And they're all kind of like filling up the space. And they're making like weird kind of like sharp angles, and it's like 6 feet tall, and like a person's maybe like this big. Or actually, that's way more than 6 feet. Maybe that's a halfling. The person's this big. There we go. That's halfling scale. So it's like that, and so these and view on the side of them, they're kind of like not. They're kind of rounded on the edges, so they're not like terribly big, and maybe your fingertip would like go there on like the first knuckle. That was your hand. But the whole, like, I guess it's not directly up and down. It is definitely kind of like
Yeah,
an honest angle.
right. So it's probably a little easier to climb. And it's like, how tall? Like,
It's like 20 feet, I'd say. 15 to 20 feet.
well, it doesn't seem that difficult to climb, given all that. I'm trying to figure out what kind of test it would be. I guess probably,
Engineering?
I don't know, actually. Dungeoneering, probably, I guess, is the only applicable one. Unless, I don't know, unless there's another one I can't think of.
There's no other way around this thing?
I mean, you can check. We could go around it and see if there's anywhere where it looks a little more accessible.
Yeah, because that's, you said 20 feet up?
Yeah, it's like 20 feet up.
That's pretty high.
Yeah, it's probably uniform all the way around in terms of height, but we could check.
Do you walking
Can we
around?
just do a quick look? Or, yeah, just do a quick look, just because this seems... It's pretty high. Maybe there's like a chipped area or something.
I don't think there's a chipped area, but when you like go around like the square or whatever, one of the corners there's like kind of like this like a spruce tree kind of nearby. It's not like particularly close. It's maybe it's maybe
like
only
7 feet, 5 feet.
yeah, it's maybe like like 5-7 feet close, like to the edge, and then but like since there's like a slight slope, maybe a little bit further away. But it's like a kind of taller tree. It's definitely like probably like 30 feet tall of a tree.
So we could climb the tree and jump over.
So climbing 20 feet up, unless we could grab something to like make a bridge. That'd be hard to carry.
Yeah, it would be hard to, and it
20
would.
feet.
I doubt it would be sturdy.
Yeah.
Still, climbing the tree seems easier than climbing the side of this. The jump is probably more risky, but it is probably easier. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Wait, how big is our raft?
It's probably like I'd say probably like maybe like
Oh, here's an idea. What am I thinking?
it's like 8
Why-
feet by like 5 feet.
Why would we bother doing that? Let's just chop the tree down and have it fall against the side of the thing.
I thought you elves
That's
were all
way
about
easier.
nature, keeping it preserved.
Yeah, you think we don't build things out of wood? The tree regrows, man. It's not like the metals we mine out of the earth. Those are much more precious. It's no sin to use a tree for something useful.
Do we have an axe of some kind? I don't have a knife.
Do you have labor?
I do.
You have the
And we
appropriate
have
tools.
the tools. Yeah,
I
exactly.
have the tools. Yeah, I have a small axe. I could
What's your labor, Roman?
2.
So either of us can make the test, I guess.
Yeah, we could help each other take down this tree
Yeah.
and put it on the side.
Yeah, I'll
It's
help.
3 feet tall.
It's like a 30-foot tall tree. I'd say it's gonna be obstacle 1. So like it's kind of like gathering wood. I don't know, chopping down a tree, gathering wood. It seems similar to me.
I mean, you got to get the wood from somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or wait. Let me look at carpenter. But I think probably even if it does say like chop a tree down, I feel like labor sounds cooler.
I'll help you because you made the idea.
Yeah, so this is like
Okay.
ob one for labor.
Okay. I'm gonna use firstborn against myself. I was just lying to Roman just there. This actually does kind of prick my conscience a little bit. And I don't really feel that good about what I'm doing, but I know that I have to.
So are you using the against yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna be rolling 2 dice.
So how many? Wait, do you have labor?
I have labor of 2.
Okay, and you get help. Okay, so you're rolling 2 dice.
Yeah, exactly. So it's still like, decent chance of getting it,
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I did it.
Yeah, I start chopping the side that's like about to go down, and then I stop, and I tell him like chop this way or chop this way, just to make sure it lands
Where you want it to
tips
go.
the right way.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Okay.
Chop, chop.
Sweet. Yeah, it lands against like, it lands on the corner, and because of its like spruce branches or whatever, it doesn't like roll off or anything. It just kind of like sits there.
Nice.
All right. This would be much easier to climb.
Yeah, I'd say it's a good idea to climb like a spruce tree, like 15 feet up. Not that hard. It's on an angle.
Yeah.
Basically, you made like a ladder that's kind of prickly.
Yeah, spruces aren't super. They're they're more sappy than anything. Probably be all sticky when we get up top. Anyway, we're on top. What's up here?
Yeah. So like on top, looks basically completely smooth. In the middle, there's like these 4. They're a lot closer to the middle. I just can't draw small.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
There's like these 4 like kind of like holes, but they're like filled with like tree branches and such. Looks like someone purposely clogged them.
Hey, these are the holes.
And also like the whole top is slightly gradiated toward the.
What holes? What are you talking about?
These holes in the floor. These are the ones that lead down into the Font of Plenty. But they've been blocked up. So is there like water pooling up here, Sean? Because they've been
there's
blocked
probably
up?
like a small pool of water. Yeah.
Interesting.
Because I think I described it being raining like probably a couple of days ago. In this
If
area.
we
Can
unblock
see the
these-
clog? Yeah, can we see the clog?
Show me the clog.
Yeah. Well, he described it to us, so obviously we saw it. Otherwise, he
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
have described it to us.
I mean, are you
take it out.
are you rigging up your sleeves and unblocking that clog?
Hell yeah. I'm doing it. I don't know if you guys are, but I'm gonna.
I'll do it.
That's the whole reason we were
If
up
I do
here.
it, if I do it, you guys can help me. Not the other way
Do we have a
around.
better tool to get it out?
I mean, if it's worthy of a test, we have laborer. So if it's not worthy of a test, then we can just do it. So I'm just gonna do it.
No, I'm saying like good idea type thing.
Oh, a good idea? I don't know what would qualify as a good idea. I don't really have anything that would make it a good idea to do this. I just want to do it. It doesn't seem how hard could it be? We're just digging like a tiny little pits. You'd probably just yonk it out of there with our hands. So what?
Yeah, if I'm labor, I'm setting up a shovel or something.
Well, no, yeah,
Stuff out.
but you can't just say you have a shovel.
I mean, you
Oh,
could
yeah,
say you
right.
could use you use your gear, your labor gear to dig a hole, but yeah.
But then you're making a test.
Then you're making a
right.
test, yeah. So if you want to use a good
If it's
idea,
not-
you have to
Exactly.
use the environment and like the gear you have named essentially. Is my
Or the
kind of
stuff in
rule.
the environment, like we used the tree just now. But
Yeah, can we just use
Does
a tree
make a
branch or
test.
something? I really
No,
want
well,
to
we-
use a test for this.
well, it probably doesn't need a test. How this isn't challenging at all. I'm just gonna do it, Sean.
All right, I'm gonna say it is a test.
Well, it's a
And
test then.
it's definitely
Whatever.
not- I don't think it's gonna be labor. I think it's gonna be
Oh,
peasant
interesting.
work.
Oh, fair enough.
This is definitely the work of peasant. And I don't think it's gonna be like digging a ditch or planting or harvesting because that's like all day work. So I'm gonna say it's ob 1 peasant.
Okay, I don't have peasant, so I'm just gonna make a health test.
I guess I'll help you out. I just grab stuff. So I'm taking things out. so it's not as hard.
Roll up your sleeves and get dirty.
Roll up the sleeves.
That's how all peasant tests work.
Eloise spent a few days rebuilding a city, so or a town.
Yeah, it's just digging like it's not really the branches that are a problem. It's like the muck and like some of like the spruce leaves and like the sap kind of like making this kind of like paste that's kind of like hard to get out. You have to get it. Yeah. That's what's the problem.
All right. So that's it then. Here we go.
Tyler, would you want to help?
I can't
Oops.
help.
Oh,
I'm afraid.
damn it!
He
Why are
can't
you
help.
afraid? What made you afraid, Kabuzi?
Just a general vibe.
What did make him afraid? I forget.
Oh, I was doing a lore master test to figure out like what kind of temple this was, and I got spooked out because I realized like somebody brought this here. This isn't a natural thing.
Yeah, he basically got like a hint that it was a turtle, but also that it's magical and not of this area at all.
And that just didn't vibe with me at all. So now I'm just kind of not at ease for a while now.
Spooky architecture. Is that 3 passes?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I only had 3 dice, but that was enough.
It's like pottery. It rhymes.
Sweet.
All right.
Yeah, so you get you clear the muck and the pool starts to drain down.
We did it, guys. Look at us go.
I've been working pretty hard the last couple of days. Went to a whirlpool. Apparently skipped a few days with time. What day is it? It's whatever. Giant turtle.
It's no longer
I'm just
spring.
talking to
It's
myself while I'm digging things out.
It's no longer spring. It's summer. You probably spent all spring, like helping out the the people or whatever, and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna head home. To
I'm
Alderport.
to myself and I'm digging these things out.
Oh, okay, so you're complaining.
Yeah, I'm just like,
All right. Well, you're hungry and
Life is hard
thirsty,
right
and what do you hope to accomplish with your complaining?
maybe. Honestly, nothing. It's just to keep myself calm. Like, what am I doing here?
Okay.
Font. Oh yeah, I keep remembering font. Magic. Plague.
All right. Cool. Yeah, it's just like complaining is a skill, and you can accomplish things.
What?
Yeah, it's peasant.
What?
It's a peasant skill.
Yeah, so you can complain. You can make complain checks to get things done. Like if you complain really well, though, people will be obligated to do them.
Wait, where's the rule on this? I didn't...
It's under peasants. If you complain about something, you make a peasant test.
Yeah.
And
Usually
you
you have to
can-
complain to someone who has more power than you. But yeah.
Well, someone who has the ability to fix your problem.
Holy, that's amazing.
Yeah,
I
it's
wanna
actually
get
pretty
my-
useful.
Peasant up.
Peasant's actually a useful skill. It's got all kinds of useful stuff.
You mend stuff, you do work. I don't know. It's kind of like the less helpful skill of labor. Labor is just like I can help everyone and I have a bunch of tools and I have strong arms. But peasant's like I could plant a tree or harvest crops or mend a fence or mend tools, mend wheels. That sounds like possibly useful if you get a cart or something. Cool.
Yeah, so I guess peasant is all of like the repair skills that aren't like covered by one of the major ones.
The other crafting skills, yeah. Okay.
Although maybe a peasant probably couldn't fix it, but they could probably get it working long enough.
Right.
Because like you probably have to go to like a carpenter or something to get it replaced
Yeah.
or something. But they could probably like get it going, you know.
Yeah. So it was the
Wait,
grind. So I'm just bringing you over here to note.
Oh, we're all hungry and thirsty.
Hungry and thirsty. Oh, I'm not on the right tool. Okay. Here.
Couldn't refill my skin.
Are you
Did any of you
thirsty?
guys have excess
Are you thirsty?
rations?
Are you thirsty? What's the
Yeah.
checks looking like? Chris, you have one now?
I have 2.
Why do you have 2?
Because I used 2 things against myself.
When?
Arcanist and Laborer.
Oh, right.
Crap.
Digging the
Crap.
tree.
I'm not sure if I declared it earlier, but after I helped out bringing the boat and I picked up my backpack.
No, that's fair.
No,
I kind of
that's-
assumed. It's fine.
Okay. That's good.
I usually won't assume, unless I remember it specifically, and I'm looking to screw you over with a twist. Otherwise, I'll just.
I mean,
assume.
the thing is, like, in this game specifically, he could just say you forgot your backpack as a twist anyway. So, like, you know,
is
there's no point in being uncharitable, because if he needs a twist, he can just say that we forgot something, you know?
Yeah.
Sean, during the time that I was helping that town, could I have refilled my jug water or no?
No,
'Cause it
because you
wasn't
did not
in-game.
participate in the town action. So. No,
Yeah.
you must have
Town
drank.
action.
You must have drank in it. See.
Or yeah, it was all spoiled because you fell in the ocean.
Basically, you have to leave
all salt
town
water
to
in
fill
there.
your water, but you didn't
Oh,
leave town.
okay.
Like,
Yeah, I only
mechanically.
have 1 jug water, so
That's okay. Do you have any? Does anybody have any extra food? Tyler, do you have any?
The
I
pool
should-
of water that was beneath your feet has drained
there's
into the
garlic.
font. It's no
Oh, that's a
longer
good point.
drained.
Oh, yeah, I'll probably go drink that junk. But
We-
if you
I
have,
a water skin still. I'm gonna drink my water. Someone can drink from my jug water.
okay, I'll do
if we're
that.
near water, I can just purify it.
Oh, that's a good point. Actually,
Save us the trouble of having to use stuff.
I mean, go for it.
All right, where's
That's a
this
good
water I
idea.
can purify? Let's do it.
That's
I mean,
a-
I'm
that's a-
still gonna.
that's a
if you
camp
manage to
action. Are you setting camp then? Because like
purifying is a camp action.
it's an alchemist test, which requires like time and like a fire.
Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, Tyler, just eat your food if you have any. I thought you had some rations, right?
I have
I have a-
garlic.
You can have
Water.
You gotta-
ramen, 'cause
Garlic, you
I
can
have
turn
a
jug.
food at a camp check. I think.
Garlic is a helping dice to like make food tasty and healthy.
Oh,
All right. Well, I
Yeah.
have a preserved ration that you may have.
How
Well,
many
you can-
left?
mine.
Or is it fresh? Is it? Does there a fraction on it or no?
It's preserved. It's the last one, I think.
Okay.
Okay, so
Uh,
it's okay. So then I'll drink from your jug. After all, then,
okay. I'll drink from my water skin.
and then Tyler can eat his
I'll
food,
drink.
and then.
I have a water skin. Just drink that.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, okay. Then just do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay, good.
I'm completely out of food or water.
Me too. Tyler still has his preserved ration, but we're all good. Okay, good. Now let's go back to the font.
Perfect. All right. No one else has any checks. You guys didn't use any other things. This is all good.
Not yet. No.
You didn't have any
No,
left.
didn't you use thing against yourself?
Yeah, you used 2, right?
Yeah, I have 2 checks.
Perfect.
Roman, you don't have any, and Tyler didn't get any. He didn't do anything on the sailor, I don't think, right? Nor on the peasant. Yeah.
Oh, I succeeded.
Yeah, but you didn't gain any checks, right? You were just doing them.
No,
That's what I think.
I
That's
just
what I mean.
passed
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
No, that's okay. It's just
Oh man,
that's why we only have 2 checks.
You know what I've decided to do just now? It's probably a waste of time, but I'm gonna take a picture after we're playing before I delete this stuff, the drawings, and then make like little miniature drawings and then put them around here. Like actually draw them out a little bit better. Cool. So that's the case. We are going back to the camp. And did I make... I made a drawing, but did I delete that drawing? Yes, I did. I just want to tell Steed what was in the trials. But yeah, you go through the entrance descends. How are you lighting this, by the way?
Oh yeah, good point. I have a spell that I'm going to use. It is called.
Dance the Fireflies?
Yes. And how many lights do we need to have dim light for everybody?
I think.
I have a flask of oil.
I think it's.
that's-
Well, no, it's okay, but we can use this because I don't want to use it if we don't have to. I think I need 2 lights to give bright light for 2 and dim for a third.
Yeah, I think
I have
so.
a lantern.
Okay. I know it's okay. I'd rather use the spell because it refills every camp, whereas the oil lamp doesn't. Well, I mean we can get more oil, but whatever. I'll use my spells while I got them. Okay, I'm gonna 2 lights for 3 turns.
Okay, what's the ob of that?
Or sorry, 2 lights for 2 turns. I apologize because we just got to get in and out basically.
I mean, you could get in and out, which is like 1. But if you want to do something in there, it will cost turns. But yeah.
No, the 2 turns are free. So if it's 2, it's
Oh,
just
right,
an
right,
ob
right.
2.
Right. So it's ob 2 with
2 lights.
2 lights. Okay.
I think, yeah.
Let me.
Yeah. Let me just double check the rules because I want to make sure I'm doing this right.
Okay, then I'll double check those. Dance the Fireflies, 2 lights, ob 2, 2 turns free. Yep.
Yeah.
Ob 2.
Thought. Oh, interesting.
Just gonna take
Yeah.
a picture
So
of
each
this.
one is like a candle, basically.
Just gonna take
yeah.
a picture of this.
So
with
and
my
a
phone.
candle is.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, a candle gives light. Dim. Oh, sorry. I only need 2 lights.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Okay. All right. So it's ob 2 Arcanist.
All right.
Oops.
How do you guys feel about rolling virtual dice? With Roll20?
I don't have a problem with that.
You
Like
go.
you mean like having the big dice on top that just roll?
Yeah, you go click the gear. You go enable 3D dice, and you can click automatic roll 3D dice. I'm gonna click automatic and then it'll roll a bunch of dice on the screen and simulate it rather than
Nice.
do its random number
Um,
generator thing.
Okay, so
Gives us something to
I-
look at.
I'm short by 1, so let me think. Do I want to just spend a fate to reroll that 6, or do I want to use a persona to reroll a failed die?
How no. No.
Wait, is it part of your wise?
Why it needs to be a part of the wise, and then it will.
Well, I know. I'm just wondering if it's something I could do. I'm thinking about it, but I don't think any of my
We
wises
roll
apply.
all failed dice with persona, or 1 failed die.
Oh,
with
or one failed
fate.
die with fate. All right. I don't think any of my wises really apply, so I'm just gonna spend a fate to try and get another 6 or another success.
Remembering isn't bad. Maybe
In
you
theory.
remembered a different syllable or something.
Ooh.
Doesn't matter. I succeed.
Baller. Yeah, you create your light. You said before they were blue or
Yeah, they're blue.
soft blue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just how I like them.
So
I can make them whatever color I want, but
That's cool.
I like blue.
So your soft blue glow gives light to the hallway that kind of descends down for a ways, like kind of maybe at like a 20-degree angle. It's kind of steep, but not that steep.
Nice.
And then yeah, so like just describing the trials that you've passed, is that there was like there's like these tiles with letters on it, and they're depressed, and it spells weapon, but at the end is like a skull and crossbones, but all the letters on that tile is skull and crossbones. So you're supposed to know the word in order to finish it. But also it kind of gave you a hint that it was the last one on the far like right, I guess. And then the next one was there is I guess you guys just ignored it. But there's treasure. There's like probably like a 2-foot solid gold statue in the middle, standing on kind of like a plinth. And then in the corners, there's also gold statues, shining mirrors. They're smaller, shining mirrors. And there's like a very small crack. So I guess if you were probably like in the ceiling or something, either glowing or lights like coming down, and like it's just kind of making the middle one glimmer just a little bit cooler. And you guys ignored it. And then the other place is that there's these invisible stepstones in between what look like over top a spike pit, and then there's like very sporadic spikes on the bottom, like on a 30-foot hallway or a 40-foot hallway, and then there's like these bands of iron that line the hallway that have like a gap in between that's maybe like the size of a hand, which I think Elfwin and Corbusier, I think we know as the audience that you guys successfully deduced that definitely it would have been like those like sweeping blade traps, like the pendulum-esque things. But you guys only suspected that that's what would happen, but you didn't.
Sans Fortress ass shit.
You didn't. You successfully navigated that there's like invisible things by like looking at the spikes and figuring out that there's probably like a pillar or something that's like magically invisible. With your lore master. So you get to the Font of Plenty, which is this kind of like 20-foot cavern with statues embedded in the wall that are like holding up a statue, holding up the ceiling, which is kind of like a big kind of cone shape. I'm just gonna draw it freehand style. So it's like a big cone shape like this. Maybe not as pointy as that, but there's like kind of like a bathtub-esque basin that's completely circular on like a set of raised cylindrical stairs that are inset with each other, and there's like these big statues that are like holding it up with their hands, and there's like different kinds of different people, elves, humans, dwarves. There's like a halfling on like a stepping stool. And yeah, there's like streaming water that is like coming down here and filling up the pool. The pool's like slightly overflowing of water. And yeah, you see a very young kind of looking elf.
Is that
cool.
Your brother?
No, this is the elf.
Your other
that we
brother?
saw before. I'm confused. 'Cause before I was like, oh, he's an elder, so I was like super like deferent to him, and now he's young, and I'm like, what?
I mean,
I'm young, but he's
probably,
like
he's probably like maybe like a few centuries. How long is a century? A century's 10 years.
100.
100. He's a few decades younger than you then.
Oh, okay. So he's like very young.
Yeah,
For an elf now.
he looks young.
Whoa. I don't know what to say, so I'm not going to say anything.
Is that your brother? That's not your brother. Who's that?
I mean, he has like the kind of like, yeah, like kind of tan brown skin of the Ashland elves. He's dressed in a very fancy like cloak, and he says, "You've solved my woes, but now I need to bring some of this water back to my people. I've been here for a while. I I hope haven't tarried for too long. He says, do you have anything to hold water in? I'll be willing to make a trade.
I have a jug specifically for water. Who are you?
This is the guy who was here. We made a deal with him that, you know. Remember? I told you about this.
Yeah, I'm just
We've been
wanna
over
make sure
this.
it's the right elf. I don't know many elves.
I mean, it looks like him, right, Sean?
Yeah.
He said you look
Yeah,
younger. I don't
he's
know.
just younger.
Wait, what's your name?
I didn't give
I'm
a
Roman.
name. My name is Elf Name Generator. Come on. Let's pick a random one. Maybe change a syllable to something more
Aelwyn.
fitting.
Aelwyn.
He's not actually related to.
I just think you're all related. I don't know.
It was like Darkwing.
B-Win.
His name is Vestal.
Vestal.
Oh, okay.
I'm Vestal. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Oh no, come on. Oh no!
What the heck just happened?
My cat was crawling into like a little thing and then fell off of the filing cabinet, and then I caught her before she like fell onto my laptop and everything. I was trying to take a picture of her because she was like halfway into the filing cabinet area because I had to keep I have like the filing cabinet open a little bit to so I can put my microphone arm stand. It's attached to my filing cabinet so that the sound doesn't reverberate when I touch my keyboard too much. So it's connected separately, but I guess when my cat's on it and falls over, it probably makes like a loud noise. But that was cute. I wanted to take a picture of her because she was like so close. I was like maybe a second away. Should have faster reflexes. But anyways, yeah, I'm Vestal, a ranger of the I don't know, like I guess it's modern days called the Ashlands. Has it? I would ask you, Chris. Has the Ashlands always been called the Ashlands? Because presumably
It's an excellent question.
It wasn't like it's like a magical darkness has been cast over the area, but
Yeah,
has it just always
probably
been,
not, eh?
Has it always just been called the Ashlands?
It's been the Ashlands as long as I've been alive, but I'm relatively young, so
This guy's also young.
it maybe has never occurred to me. Although I've probably heard of it, if it was called something else before.
Okay, yeah, he probably speaks like an elvish word for like the Riverlands or something.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not like, I don't know, something Celtic-y, but meaning the Riverlands. I don't know. I like having hints. I'll make a reminder to give reminder to myself. Riverlands elf. Riverlands in Elvish. But yeah, he probably says like I'm from that region. I'm a ranger. It's been a while. Our queen has been cursed, and so I've been tasked to seek out the waters of the font. You said you would trade a jug for something? All I can offer is this coat. It's like a very fancy looking coat.
It's a fancy looking coat. What do you mean by fancy looking?
It makes them look more prestigious. Even as he's young, even though he looks younger than you, you feel compelled to give him deference because of the sheer regalia of this coat.
Well, I mean, I don't normally give gifts to humans, but this seems like it'd be fit really well on you, Corbusier.
So go nicely with my sheriff star.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I don't know. It's your jug.
Yeah,
But-
you guys forget it's my jug. And I'm very attached to this jug. And I've seen nobles in very fancy coats. They're not to my liking.
Damn, dude.
I don't trust people in
Wow.
very good clothing. I don't know. I feel off about this guy. You have a queen? How long have you been here, by the way?
And he says, it's hard to judge time by a dripping of water, but it's been a while. A long, long while.
And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, damn, like he said it was a long time and he's an elf, so it must have actually been a long time.
Everyone's like, oh yeah, and then you're like, oh
So
damn.
yeah, like a few hours, like, man, oh, it's a long time.
It's like for an elf to not be able to lose track of time. What is this?
What's your queen's name?
He says,
Sorry, I'm just trying to get a feel on you. I don't know who you are.
her name is not for, and he kind of like looks at Elfwin. Not for the like other people.
True. Know your place.
He needs to get this water back. I have the jug. I just want information, is what I'm saying.
Yes, humans always want things that are none of their business. That's what makes them so endearing, I say, clenching my teeth.
I give you a very hostile stare right now.
Give him the jug, Roman.
I don't trust him. I don't know why. Give me a reason to trust you. I don't care for your coats, honestly.
What are you? How are you? Are you demanding a reason to trust him?
No.
I mean, he's not gonna try to convince you to trust him. He's being like, "I'm making a trade. You want to trade with me?"
This jug has helped us way more than a piece of clothing. I'm just saying. And
he says,
we would also like the water.
He says you could buy another jug.
It's just a jug. I am feeling extremely scandalized that Roman is being so obstinate about a jug. This is very embarrassing.
Roman, why don't you want to share the jug?
I don't know. I just don't want to.
I can give you a look. You can have my
Okay,
jug. You have
say we get it. We still need to carry this water out. We have no idea. We need the water as well.
We can wait.
He said wait for a long time.
Well, we fixed the problem, didn't we? So we probably won't have to wait for a long time.
This guy was been waiting here just because he can't unplug a clog?
And he says, so that's what the problem was.
A clog?
I'm sure the clog would have cleared itself. He kind of thinks about it. Time's kind of like that. It would just clear itself. And he's like, my waiting has been fruitful. You seem too brash. Like young, yeah. He's gonna say youngling. He's like, you seem too brash, youngling.
I am. But that's me.
It's like, what can I say to soothe your fears and gain your trust? Seems like nothing at this point.
Your queen's name.
Tell it to me, friend.
No, tell it to me.
Tell it to me.
We are a group.
And I will decide what to tell him.
Says,
Obviously, the full name will be meaningless to him, but I'll give him the information he wants.
We just met this.
You just met him.
yeah, he's gonna whisper into your ear like the name of it, but then afterwards he's just like, and just like give him some other name, like whatever. And he's he's speaking this like in Elven, like yeah, it's whatever. I'm sure he'll be satisfied with that.
And then okay, so I do as the older elf says. I lie and say it's just like, I don't know, some random name that sounds elvish. I tell him the elvish word for beetroot. And I tell Roman it's the elven word for beetroot, and she's a distinguished noble woman of the Riverlands. Hello?
Yeah, and then we're like,
I don't know if I have to make a test to lie to Roman.
I've never heard this person before.
Well, no, that's you wouldn't have, would you? I say, as though it's extremely obvious, which it is.
I'm just gonna pause the game for like 5 minutes for a bio break.
Oh, okay, sure. That's good. I needed to eat something anyway.
All right, I'm back. Is anyone else back?
I think Chris is leading.
All right.
I'm gonna go double check if my bread is still good.
Go check your bread, man. Man, I could have sworn I wrote this down. Let me look.
Alright, I don't know through what alchemical practices this is able to do it, but this loaf says it's good until March 25th. There's nothing wrong with it.
That's like 20 days. It's good for like a month.
Honestly, like there's no mold or anything. I'm going through all the slices individually just to be safe. Like there's nothing.
Okay. It's like made out of
this.
It's made out of the same material McDonald's makes its buns with.
We can thank Dempster's then, I guess. If you told me like this is the same bread they used to like insulate walls, I believe you.
It's like walls.
Soundproof your walls by shoving our bread in it.
Staple the bread to the walls. You only need a stapler and bread.
I love the idea of just a YouTuber who's got the soundproofing on his walls visibly, but it's just slices of bread just stapled to the wall.
Don't give them my tricks.
Oh, this is perfect. Now I can have like regular toast. I was so worried. I was using waffles up to this point because I was dreading having to look at this and just cry that I wasted a loaf of bread essentially. Because I bought two at the same time.
Yeah. So it is turn 1 still. I think or not turn 1, it's turn 5 still. I think the 5, 6. After turn 6, the Dance of the Fireflies runs out. There you go.
Are we back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, sorry. I was just helping put away some laundry.
Perfect. All right, so we're all back. Yeah. You whisper the name to Roman. And
Beetroot, I say.
Okay, and it's like, that's all I ask. And how much water does he have? Does he just need like a water skin, or does he even need the whole jug?
I mean, he asked for the jug. He's gonna get the jug.
Sure. Here's the jug.
If we gotta wait, we gotta wait.
And he folds his cloak and hands it to you, or whatever. This like coat thing. It's very fanciful. It's like has like gold. It's like gold thread.
Corbusier. I mean, look, this thing was basically made for you. I guess it's functionally like a cloak, right? Or is it like finery?
It's functionally a cloak. It's and finery.
Oh, okay.
But not the kind of finery that's like religious finery.
It's just like nice.
It's
clothes.
nice, and also, it does other things, which I won't tell you until you figure it out.
Ooh, I wish to put on this cloak.
Hey, yeah, you put it on.
Wait,
do you
what
have
does
space
cloak
to put it
do?
on? It's torso 1.
Torso 1.
You got the flower on your chest.
I'll just put the flower in my backpack then.
Can we
'cause
just
that's
ask him what he
spell
does?
Flies, right? Yeah, we could.
Yeah. What does it cloak have any magical properties, or what's so special about it? Is it just expensive?
You know what's special about it? Look at me as I just I'm showing it off. I'm doing a catwalk in front of you guys.
Looks quite nice.
You're compelled to believe Corbusier just a little bit that like you don't need to know what's special about it, just a little bit. And he says, "Well, it's a nice cloak." he says,
No, well, I'm certainly not that curious about it all of a sudden. So whatever.
"It's the old it's like of." He's like it's and he's like, it's the first cloak that like he gives like some other elvish name, like the weaver made at the shores of the Riverland.
Can I use? Can I figure out its properties from that information?
I think.
Can you use his like firstborn wise or like?
Well, I mean, I was thinking I could use like remembering,
Yeah.
or to help on a lore master test. Or
I'd
something
say,
like that.
yeah, remembering. You could probably use remembering.
Because someone probably has told me about this before, and it's in my wheelhouse. It's in my neck of the woods. Or I could just use my nature too. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'll say it's remembering. Let me give the ob here.
Okay.
Sounds like something you might know. I think I'm gonna say it's obstacle 3.
Okay.
Remembering test.
Okay. Nature. Okay. Of 3?
Yeah.
I'm going to use Elven Craftwise and spend a persona to reroll my failed dice. This is an Elven Craft after all. So it's 3 failed dice, right?
For her persona, yeah.
Okay. I didn't roll 3D dice. Maybe this is it.
Oh yeah, the 3D dice. Does it not work with macros? Oh, there it is.
Boo.
Can you spend a fate from the earlier roll?
Yeah, for that 6, yeah.
Can I still do that?
Yeah, can you still do that?
Yeah.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
I'm just not sure it's worth it. I think I'm just gonna.
Yeah, we can
Take
hear
the
you,
fail.
Tyler. Just you're kind of a little bit quiet, but we can hear you.
Oh, all right. Let me fix that.
I'm not gonna spend another fade on that. I've already spent a persona. It's fine. I'll just take the fail.
Sorry, I have to switch headphones.
Okay.
Does that sound better now?
A little bit. You're a little loud, kind of a little tinny,
Loud, yeah.
But
There we go. That should be okay.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
perfect.
that's way better.
All right.
Yeah. So. Yeah, so you failed, but we're gonna mark exhausted.
Okay.
This is taxing remembering, but you do remember it.
It's way before my time, presumably.
Yeah, but you remember like a story that you've probably heard in your youth, probably like some like 50 or maybe even more years ago. I don't know, how old are you?
150.
Yeah, so probably like
145.
probably like 100 years ago or something, like when you were like a young child. It's like it's kind of
A
strenuous.
young child of 45.
It's very strenuous to remember so far as an elf.
Well, you're just frolicking all the time when you're 40s, you know?
So you're like
You're not really dedicated to remembering things.
it's a story that like no, basically basically is the story of the origin of of the elves and how they went across the lands on the horses that they brought with them from the elven lands where they were born, and the first weaver in the Riverlands took and weaved together. He's you know what? Let's combine a little bit of real fairy tales, modern our fairy tales. He spun some wheat into gold and made a kind of and used the thread to embroider. I guess probably a wheat field in the back, but it kind of looks like leaves throughout the back of the cloak. And it's said to give the wearer, people respect the wearer of this cloak because of how fine it is.
Nice.
And he probably weaved it over probably 30 years or something ridiculous, because of how each thread needed to be in a specific spot, in each and how fine of a cloak it is. If you look at the material, you can't see where the weave-in pattern at all because of how minute the thread is. It looks like a solid piece of it looks almost like felt where it's just been pressed together.
Nice.
And it feels luscious and smooth. So mechanically, I think that's what you made this roll for. It'll function like finery, so it'll give you +1 circles. I don't wait, let me look at what finery does. I think that's what finery does, but let me look.
Here. Yeah, I'll look it up. You keep describing it.
Well, I'm trying to describe what it does. It functions as finery, which is in the gear section. Clothing, finery. Required for dealing with nobility. Okay, yeah, you wear it, you can deal with nobility, and they'll treat you as an equal. But also it'll give you +1 circles tests in towns that you have good standing with. As well as +1 Haggler tests. The +1 circles test will only be once per session, though.
Interesting.
So it's to call around. It's you're an important big shot in town, and people people will inherently help you out to get you where you're going.
All right, cool. So, given that I remember this knowledge, I am inclined to treat this elf with even more deference than usual. And I assume he's filling his jug and getting ready to go, or
yeah, he filled his jug while you were remembering, and you're
Okay, so before he leaves, I'm going to ask him if he will mention my name to his patron when he returns in Elvish.
He gives you a greeting of the of the Ashland, or I guess of the first elves. It's a similar greeting to yours. What is it? It's a wave or a salute, but what is their greeting, and how does the forest elves differ?
Sorry, what? Right. So he's from the Riverlands, right?
Yeah.
So his kind of offers you basically the word is basically but the greeting for both is that they wish you bounty, but the inflection kind of implies in the Riverlands they kind of imply more that your harvests will be good, whereas in the forest it generally implies that your hunts will be good. So he kind of implied that I'm he's oh, may your harvests be good, and I was oh yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah, he
it's
gives
the
you
same word, but the inflection,
he gives you a nod and says, yeah, he says that.
He's a distinguished man, so I'm not going to bother correcting him.
All right. Yeah. So that he kind of gives you a nod and says, "Yeah, like it's typically a greeting as like a goodbye, but also kind of like there's like a different greeting that there would be if he was like outright, no, I'm never gonna do that. But it's like, yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, I'll try to do it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like if it comes up.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm not going to command him to do anything, obviously. It's not my place. But anyway.
All right. Yeah, so he fills his jug, wishes you well. He says, and who may I instruct my queen whose jug this belongs to? For I'm sure there's going to be a song to sing in your honor. And he like looks at you, Roman.
Roman? I don't know. I'm just a peasant. Don't worry about it. I don't need no songs.
Roman the peasant who needs no song. Ooh. And he kind of like smiles and he like walks away. And he's like, oh yeah, how can I rhyme this in Elvish? as he's embarks on his quest to head back to the Ashlands.
I grumbled to myself, Roman the peasant who needs no name.
Elves are weird. Elves are weird.
Stupid.
He's like, how dare? Are you like mumbling to yourself like, how dare he get a song?
Yeah.
How dare he get a song? How dare he?
I even told him that clever lie about beetroots. Ugh. Muttering to myself.
And I just keep looking at Kabuzi. It is a nice looking coat.
Hey, never let it be said I don't do anything for you guys. I plucked you out of poverty and dragged you along on this journey with me. Now you're getting mentioned in elven halls. Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
So wait, so how long do we have to wait? Does it seem like it's going fast for the water now?
Oh,
yeah, it's
how
like
much water's
full.
in there.
It's like full. It's like probably like half full or whatever. Like, what do you want?
Nice.
What do you want to do with the water?
I have some water. I have an empty water skin. I'm just gonna fill it
Okay,
up.
well, oh yeah, I guess we can like refill our water skins, but it depends on how much water there is because
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
some things I want to do with it. Rather than just fill our water skins.
Or can we make a camp here? Is it dangerous?
In here?
I mean, it's dark, so there's that.
Oh, it is dark.
It's dark in here. You could camp here. It's probably.
Because that guy waited here for a long time, so maybe safe.
Yeah, but he's like very magical,
Hmm.
Plus our horses, we can't just stay here forever. We gotta go back for them sooner.
Oh yeah, we have
soon.
horses now.
Well, you tell
we have
me what
horses?
you want to do with your water, and how.
Okay, well-
I'll tell you how much water is left. I have an idea how much water is left. It's probably like a
Okay, well-
bathtub full, but like, how does that? I need to
Okay.
know what your purpose is.
Well, the first thing I wanted to
Right.
try to do was drip some of the water into one of the flasks that had the goop in it and see what happens.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh yeah.
Yeah, the goop turns into like kind of like a mud, kind of fizzes and like turns into like kind of like a muddy sludge.
Nice.
No
Nice,
longer
alright.
moves.
I look at the water like apprehensively, and then think, well, no time like the present, and I'm going to take a deep draft of the liquid.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I think your eyes clear up.
Oh, nice.
And I think your tattoo I guess turns into a scar rather than like having black and feel itchy and feel like something's crawling. It just turns into like turns back into like color of like new skin.
Nice.
and like, but it kind of looks like I don't know,
Like scar tissue, basically.
like scar tissue, but it like kind of looks like there's like more scar tissue than just the symbol itself. Like it kind of like squiggles outwards a little bit.
Extremely ominous, but I'm sure that's, Sure, if we'd anyway, I think you guys should probably drink as well.
Yeah, I
'cause
see.
his
see it
tattoos
clearing
are
up for him.
doing something to us.
So you guys are drinking as well? How are you muted, by the way?
Oh, maybe he had to step away.
Oh, damn it. I'm sorry. I was talking this whole time. I thought you guys were... You were reacting normally, so I was confused.
Oh, we were just ignoring you.
Oh no.
When Roman noticed me, I was just like, yeah, I'm strutting. I was strutting this whole time.
Oh, that's funny. No, I think we said that you strutted, but maybe after that you muted yourself. I don't know.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I was talking, but damn it. All right.
Okay, so yeah, are you drinking? Roman, you said you're drinking.
Yep.
So your tattoo clears up, and Kubuzier?
I would like to drink.
Yeah, your tattoo does too. Are you doing anything with the other two? I think because I think Roman had 3 vials. Are you doing the same thing with the 3 vials, or?
Yeah. Let's just get rid of these. We don't need to carry these around anymore.
Well, I don't know. You sure you don't want to like try to sell one to a wizard? Wizards love dangerous shit.
Yeah, let's.
Besides, if they're a human, it might kill them. I mean,
let's just. I've been afraid of carrying these things around. I don't want to get in the wrong hands. But let's just take care of it.
all right. I'm just saying we could sell it to a wizard.
Yeah. So yeah, it also cures, and it's like kind of like a muddy kind of paste thing.
Fair enough.
I'm
Well-
gonna take these out of my pack.
Alright, so you're just leaving them here then?
Unless you guys could use a flask.
Well, the thing is, like, we should probably like cure the plague at its source,
Yeah, exactly. But-
So we're gonna need to carry some of that water out of here. I don't know how much we're gonna need though.
We all have water skins. I guess we could carry a little bit in these small flasks. That's all I got on me.
That's probably all the water that's like left is we need to fill your water skins in the flasks. You
Well-
probably need to rain again or something.
I mean, we can give it a go. I think it's worth a shot. Do you want to try to do that and fill up our skins and see if that is enough or if we need more? I mean, we can come back now that we haven't destroyed, because we didn't destroy it. So,
Yeah, but what if the turtle moves?
well, then we'll just have to find it again.
Wait, how'd you guys find it the first time?
The rot told us where it was.
The rock?
Generally, he knew, well, or whatever. I think that's what the guy's name is. The guy who ran the castle. He told us in the letter that it was in the Frogman Lake somewhere. He didn't know exactly where, so we deduced it.
Good job. Yeah, let's cure it.
All right. Well, let's fill up our water skins with it, and then remember not to drink from them.
Okay. You exit back out, passing through the kind of illusionary step stools and
I
stop.
look kind of like askance at the golden statue as I pass, but I still don't touch it.
Okay. And then
I'm like, oh, maybe I could have stolen that statue.
Before we leave that area,
Mhm.
I'm just gonna check if there's anything secret in there. Maybe like a hidden wall or something.
Which area?
The area with the font.
Okay. I think they looked through it, and I don't think there's anything like that.
Okay.
I don't remember if they did, but if you did do it as well, yeah, there's nothing there like that in that area.
Okay.
By the font.
There's gotta be treasure around here. This place is like filled with magic and weird things.
You
I'm
like
just gonna look
you,
through while we're walking out.
while you say that, you're like staring at like a 2-foot tall golden statue that's like being spotlit by like 4 other golden statues.
That does look like a trap, though. That looks like a trap.
We were also given an explicit warning about potential traps in this place that were trap those who were greedy. So the guy who sent us the letter is like, there are known to be traps that target those who are greedy. So, I mean, I'm not saying don't give it a shot, but what I am saying is, like, I'm not going to be here while you do it.
Yeah, I'm not going to die for this.
I mean, it is a lot of gold, though, when I look at it.
I
Like,
could.
I just hear Tyler.
I
A
mean,
lot of gold.
do you think maybe we could do like an Indiana Jones type of deal? You know, I'd say to nobody because I don't know who Indiana Jones is. But I like, you know, like could like slide a rock on there or something.
Yes.
Well, no.
I don't know.
We
What do
got
you
we
think?
Came for. We got what we came for.
No.
I mean, we got what we came for, but that doesn't mean we can't take this too. I don't know. You're the thief. You tell me.
No, let's not do this.
All right.
Let's do
I
it.
don't know.
What's on the thing? How do
You
we...
never disarmed a like deadfall trap before?
I have, but that clearly looks like a trap.
Well, no, I'm just saying, if it is a trap, maybe you can disarm it. I don't know.
I have
I'm no good at
trap-wise.
traps, man. Well, I don't know. You guys tell me then.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for secrets as in traps, and just like not do anything about it. To see if I could like just understand if if it's a trap or how it works.
Okay. Sure.
Consider this. We have a letter
Is that
saying
your instinct?
greedy
Right.
people. Yeah.
I heard the word secret, and I remember your secret. That's another thing. If your instinct has very key words, then you use them. I'm just gonna I will automatically remember them a little bit more than if it were very generic.
And Corbusier has trap-wise, so he can
Yeah.
almost certainly give aid to you. Give you an extra die.
That sounds like understanding traps. I believe is Scout potentially.
Traps. You spot traps with Scout. Yes. You set and disarm them with Dungeoneer.
Oh.
So you can tell if it is a trap. But you need Dungeoneer to actually.
My Dungeoneer is.
Anyway, I'll help with Scout. I'll keep an eye out
It's gonna be
around the room
obstacle
while you chip.
4 to locate
Okay.
the trap trigger.
I will help you by looking around the room and for any movement while you fiddle with things.
My Scout is 3. It's pretty good.
So yeah,
So
I mean,
need
5
8.
days is still not very many.
Yeah, it's 5 dice. I need 8 dice at least.
Well, you don't need it. It's just
Yeah, yeah.
you can always you can use your wises after the fact. Maybe I don't know what your wises are.
Heist wise.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you're gonna find a more appropriate situation to use your wise than this.
Exactly. Yeah, I will.
So, like, you
I'm
can just
just gonna scope every single inch of this place, find this trap, understand it, and see if I could.
yeah.
take
Well, like I
care
said,
of
you
it?
can use heist wise to reroll failed dice if you fail,
Yes.
but you don't. You might not fail, so you never know.
Okay. I'll do that. Wait, what type is this scout or?
It's
engineer?
scout, yeah. It's op 5 scout, just to figure out if it is a trap.
And can I help you with one of my wises?
Can you help me?
Yeah.
It's
Wait.
an instinct.
No, you can help.
You can
Because-
offer aid with trapwise. It's
Yeah,
not
he's not
help-
actually
Oh.
helping.
It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
capital
Offering aid
H
with
help.
wise.
It's capital A aid or whatever with wises.
Yeah, exactly. If you assist with a wise, you are aiding. If you assist with a skill, then you're helping. They're different things. So Tyler can't help, but he can aid.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I said there's 5, because I'm helping you with scout, obviously, by keeping my eyes trained on.
Okay, so I
For
have
movement.
3 scouts plus 1 aid and 1 help, so 5.
Why do you have a help though? It is an instinct.
Yeah, it's an
So Elfwin cannot help. I don't think.
Oh, it's an instinct.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
okay.
3 roll.
Then I can't help you. Yeah.
Okay,
with
so it's
the skill.
4. I'm going to save my persona for heist wise.
Yeah, exactly.
But still have to get all of these. This is
I
really
mean,
hard.
You have a
It's
trait
free. I do have a trait.
beneficial.
That'll give you an extra die if you have.
I don't think anything. I can't think of anything. I've only.
I mean, it's not like the biggest deal in the world,
Yeah, I can't think of a
It's-
trait that would work in this.
You can
situation.
decide if it's worth using your wise after you make the roll. You know what I mean? Like, if you're really close to doing it, then maybe it's worth it, and if not, then you don't have to do it. You don't have to spend your points.
Okay, I'll just roll 4 dice.
You might just get it. You never know.
How many dice you rolling?
4.
All right. Are you using your persona to roll 2 dice?
I will roll my persona. Because if I fail it, I could get a free skill on something. I'm keeping heist wise, by the way. Because I have pass, fate, and persona.
Yeah.
checked
See,
off.
so like, even if you fail this, if you succeed, great. If you fail, then good. Either way, it's basically a win-win. So why not? This is the best thing to be spending persona on, and fate, because
Oh, we did it.
Ooh.
yeah. See, there you go. So
Oh yeah. Okay. So here's the thing about this is tell me what thing that you noticed, because you spent a persona, you have to make a fact up that you remembered whilst doing this.
yeah, you
About
say,
heists.
of course.
Of
You
course.
thought that it was one thing, but it's another.
Wait, what does it look like again? It's just a whole bunch of lights towards this gold statue.
Yep.
I'm just doing the Indiana Jones thing. It's like
This is
I
not
thought the trap
disarming
would
it.
be
This
in
is
the statue.
this is looking at and figuring it out. by the way.
Yeah. I thought the trap would be in the statue, but it's really, I guess, the plate in front of the statue. When I was just looking around, so basically it's like it's a pedestal or like just like a square on the ground that sets off the trap.
Yeah. Additionally,
So it's not the statue itself; it's the plate that is around the
Yeah.
statue.
Yeah.
So it's the trigger. That's where the trigger is. Yes. Trigger is in the plate on the statue. But additionally, if you spend time looking around, and the mirrors on the statues in the corner, are reflecting light, but then there's like a gleam in the statue that's reflecting kind of like a focal gleam into the statue's eyes on the corners. So it's like it's reflecting the light kind of down. Here, I can draw it on the screen. Reflecting light kind of down. Are you on the same screen as me? You are not. Okay, so... Or are you? No. There you
We're
go.
on the Central Heartlands.
Oh, okay.
So it's reflecting the light. It's like hitting it. It's kind of gleaming specifically into the eyes of like the statue. And so you're pretty sure not only is there a pressure plate, there's like a secondary thing, but it's like the mirrors on all of the other statues.
Interesting.
Wait, so
There's two traps.
Double trap.
double trap.
Whoa.
You think we could like smear mud on their eyes so they can't see?
Is that how the trap activates?
Yeah, it needs to
Or-
see the gold, the glint of gold.
Needs to see it. So if we cover the eyes, the trap won't activate?
I was gonna say maybe that'll just set it off. I don't know.
Well, because you like walked through this and they're in the
Yeah.
corners. Like, if all of them don't see the glint of gold, but see the like the beam of light, because like if you like look at it, it's like if that statue wasn't there, they would shine like light into each other's eyes, then they would activate.
Oh. So that if we
Interesting.
take off the gold, they would see each other, and then that activates it.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to,
Well, the Indiana Jones thing should work, is what you're saying to me.
yeah, it's basically, oh, unless we put something else that's reflective on the same spot. Yeah, we just do the Indiana Jones thing. Do you have anything else that's reflective?
Well, why does it have to be reflective?
So, actually, yeah, it doesn't have to be reflective.
Yeah, because like, well, I mean, sorry, Sean. I assume that we know how the trap works because of his scout test, right?
Yeah. So
Okay,
at least
so
one
if
of
I ask questions
So,
like-
so here's the thing. At least one of the statues in the corner needs to see gold.
Right.
But they could like all three of the other ones could be blocked potentially. That being said, the statues in the corner are a part of the place, so if you want to take them apart, you'd still probably need to leave one here. Otherwise, the trap would trigger.
I also don't have anything made of gold, as far as I can tell.
Let me see.
If we had some gold, we could throw a couple coins maybe, but
What about this flask of oil? Is that heavy enough?
well, it's not about the heaviness; it's about the color, right? They need to see something that's golden, or at least one of the statues does.
But
Well,
also
I don't know.
there's a pressure plate on the center.
Also, there's a
pillar.
pressure plate, which makes things more difficult. Yeah. We have to do this like from a distance somehow. But what I was thinking is like we could, like smear up the eyes of 3 of the statues, then put gold coins in front of the eyes of the other statue. Then we could use like a pole or something to lift the central statue off.
Or how
So
far
we're not
away
stepping on the
is it
pressure
from the
plate.
entrance? This contraption from the entrance.
It's the
Or-
second one in, the second trap in.
It's
after the
it's
pressure
probably
plates.
like, I don't know. You're probably like 20 feet downward slope, and you're probably like in the center of a kind of like 60 foot. So it's probably like 30 feet, probably more, slightly more than 30 feet from the entrance. It's like the
We
length
have
of a whole house. There's like a single hallway with like a single flat hallway with letters, and then at the end of it, but probably like 15 feet, it ramps up to the entrance. You can kind of see it over there.
50 feet. So like 80 feet? So it's 30 feet, then 50 feet up.
It's probably
Or-
like
yeah.
20 feet up, but this length here.
So what are you driving
Probably
at
like
here?
50
You're just
feet.
gonna like tie a rope to it
Yeah,
and yank
tie
it?
a rope and just yank.
I mean, I don't have my rope because
we've
I've
done
used
it
it to
before.
tie up the horses.
Oh, okay. We don't have a rope. Okay, that plan's gone. Don't worry about that plan.
I mean, it's not a bad plan. It's just like, I just don't really want to trigger this trap because who knows what kind of nasty things it could do.
And we might need to come back for the font.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Next time, come back with gold. I
Come
chuckled to
back for
myself.
gold. If we ever need more water, we were not messing with this. Unless somebody messes with it when we get back, then basically screwed.
It does suck to like have to leave empty-handed though.
Yeah. But we understand how it works now.
Yeah, so this is
Quite
going
good.
over it again. Yeah, so you could block these ones. There's one pressure plate on the central pillar, and one of the statues needs to see gold, I guess.
Yeah, so if we come back here with some gold coins, we could probably just,
Gold coins, and it has to be.
and something
weigh
that's like
something,
heavy.
too.
Yeah, but it could just be like a
Yeah.
rock.
But it has to be.
Rocks aren't hard to come by.
Sure. Yeah. I say yeah. We don't mess with this now. We
Alright.
come back prepared. I don't want to die in a magical temple.
What if we were to like throw a rock at it from a distance
At what?
at the
The-
statue?
Well, are you doing that or no?
Well, hey guys, what if we were to do that? Like, it would set off the pressure plate and the traps would be at a safe distance.
But we don't know what it does. It could just take this whole place down.
I
Yeah,
don't-
Also, you want it too. If we knock it off, it's gonna be.
it could easily just get destroyed. Yeah.
But what's better, shattered gold that we can use to murder, or just a statue?
The statue is much better. It's much better to sell the whole statue.
Let's put a pillow underneath it then. I don't know.
You guys have some type of crazy sorcery spells that might
Wait,
help.
what about Mystic Porter?
No, that won't work.
Oh,
Because I can't get the disc underneath the statue to lift it off.
mm.
Yeah, we'll think about that later. We,
I mean, you
use
could
it
lift
for
the
some-
statue off with the Mystic Porter. It's just the pressure plate, probably.
Oh, would trigger out. Okay, I just don't really know how Mystic Porter works. I guess I could lift it off, but it still wouldn't solve the problem.
What if I used Ethereal Swarm for them to carry my bees to carry over?
There,
It still has the problem of the pressure plate.
and also the gold, the lack of gold in
Also the lack
at
of
least
gold.
one
So
of the statue's eyes.
The thing is, like, we could just grab it and run and hope for the best, but it'll probably destroy things.
Why would they build an entire island that's such a fragile statue?
Like staring at it, like it really makes you want to take it. And in fact, staring at this and like debating over it, I'm gonna say some will tests. Otherwise,
What?
you're gonna be it's not that hard. It's just one.
Okay.
Just will one. Otherwise, you want to take it. It's a lure. It's very, very,
I'm exhausted, so this could be bad for me.
ooh.
Oh, my will ain't good.
Oh no.
Wait, isn't that a 6? What the heck? These dice are screwed up.
I mean, on my
Okay,
screen
I
it's
want
3,
it.
3, 2,
It's
1.
mine.
Oh, okay.
We gotta
It,
think
it,
about it.
Yeah. So you want it.
Roman.
You're
Can't
compelled
leave
to go and grab one of the statues. Which one?
One of the statues?
One of the statues?
Yeah, there's 5, right? There's 4 in the corner and 1 in the center. They're all gold. There's the corner ones are smaller.
Wait, they're gold?
Yeah.
Can't we just make them all look at each other?
Oh, I didn't realize the one in the corners were...
Yeah, they're smaller and made of gold. I think I said that, but maybe I said that before.
And
Can't we
they're
just
all
make
looking
them
at the one in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we can just make them look at each other.
Make them
That's
all
brilliant.
look at each other.
And then take
still
the one in the
pressure
center.
plate.
So
But
you're
we could,
you're compelled.
we
Which one
need
do
a
you grab,
rock, though.
and which one do you try to remove? Because you're taking
Alright.
one.
Yeah, but can I talk about it?
You're compelled
No.
to take one. Which one?
The one closest to me. I don't know. Bottom left or the bottom one.
Okay. Yeah.
Target
So
drawing.
you grab it, and it's like stuck in there, and if your friends don't stop you, you're gonna exert yourself trying to rip it off of it, because that it doesn't really want to move. The corner ones don't want to move, but you're gonna exhaust yourself taking it off.
Oh, whoa, Roman, what are you doing?
I feel like this is a good plan.
No, stop it. What are you
I'll
doing?
drive him.
Ah!
I like grab him by the shoulders to try and pull him away from the...
Doesn't want to move.
Of course it doesn't want to move. It's a trap, idiot.
Are you stopping now that your friends are kind of like getting you your senses, or are you just gonna like continue to like pull?
I'm gonna continue to pull. I feel like it's a good plan. Good plan.
Once a thief, always a thief.
Okay.
Wow.
Once you got your
Will
hands on the
got that
gold,
straw,
you can't
okay?
let go, huh?
I'm exhausted.
All right. Yeah. So
Wow.
you pull the corner one off the pedestal or whatever, and yeah, you're exhausted.
Okay, that
Nothing bad happened.
was harder than I thought.
But like, yeah, you have like a probably like a 1 foot solid gold statue with a small mirror inset in it.
Okay,
Hey,
I
good
don't think
job.
we can move these things to look at the other statues.
No,
Let's
you
just
you
cut our
pulled it
losses.
off. Like you managed to pry it out. It was like cemented and didn't like turn, but you like managed to pull it out of its like spot. Like something like broke a little bit, and the you hear like a shifting of like stone as like it, and like a piece of like the pedestal that it was like whatever chipped to. Maybe on the bottom there's like it's like kind of like there's still little bit of stone attached to the statue where it like whatever, because you probably like imagine you put both feet on it and we're just straining and then eventually it just like fell, and yeah, so now you have like this statue. Let me see how heavy it is.
Wait, we're good now. Can't we just put this small piece of gold in the middle?
It probably won't be heavy enough.
Yeah, I guess we attach it to like a rock or something.
What
I could
small
just
piece
put
of
the iron
gold?
spikes on it.
Or this gold statue, we trade up for the better one. In the middle. You said they're all a gold.
They're all
Like
gold,
all
made
the-
of gold, yeah.
Yeah, we could trade up the small one for the middle one. We get like a rock outside.
Well, no, I mean, I guess, but like, it's probably gonna be really difficult. Couldn't we
could,
just
but-
like cut our losses here at this point? Come on, we're both like dog tired.
It's right there. Fine. Ah,
I'm
I
like
grabbed this
this
small little
close to
gold
be
thing.
like your greed is gonna. Yeah, but if it's not obvious, by the way, staying in here, it's not like really a trap. It's more of like a magical thing. But staying in this room and discussing it makes you want to take them. Compels you
Let's
to.
just go. Come on.
I'm like this close to being like, yeah, roll again.
I don't know. What if we put an iron spike with a statue? They're kind of heavy.
Is it as heavy as the statue?
I don't know.
Wait, do you have an iron spike?
I have 2 of them.
I'm leaving. And I'm taking the light with me.
You're plunged.
Wait, we can't see.
Plunged in the
damn it.
darkness. It becomes less as the light fades away, and you can no longer see the glint. You can only see like the occasional glinting from the lights that they're shining from like the ceiling with the mirror. The effect is a lot less. It's dim light here, so you can still do things, but you're at a penalty also. But the effect of like wanting it in your gut kind of dissipates a bit.
Let's just go. You got a fancy new jacket. I got this gold statue. We didn't come away empty-handed. We got the water.
I didn't. I left empty-handed because I'm wearing it.
I
Nice.
still hear you, idiots. Stop arguing in the dark.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, yeah. So you exit the.
Wait, what's the pack on this? Like small. Gold
Oh yeah,
statue?
so it's a heavy. So how are you carrying it, by the way? And where are you carrying
I'm
it
gonna
to?
put. I have the scroll of Eldritch Darts. Does anyone want that really quickly?
And I'm gonna say it's pack 4 if you're gonna put it in your backpack.
Okay. I'm going to. I could do it. I'm gonna put my flask of oil in my large sack and then put it in my backpack.
Okay.
2 scrolls of dart. I only have 1. Yeah. I actually have
Sean.
an empty backpack.
Does making poultices require you to be in camp?
Yeah, generally.
Okay.
Or like town if you were gonna spend personal business.
Fair enough.
So you get out of the thing. So you have enough space then to carry it? Roman?
Pack
Yeah,
2?
I do.
Gold
I
statue,
lost my jug. That's why.
gold
I have
statue.
space.
Gold statue pack 4. Okay, yeah, perfect. Yeah, and you get out there, and you see like where your little campsite you had, and you notice that the raft is gone, and there's like a little bundle of cloth.
I grab the bundle, pick it up.
Okay.
Is that all? Oh, it's just a bundle of
It's
cloth.
it's a small sack with something in it. Yeah, are you opening it?
Yeah, I'm gonna open it.
Okay. Yeah, there's you hear like a clinking of like glass together, and you open it up, and there's 2 glass daggers. You
Wild.
recall that the elf, whatever his name was, I forget. I wrote it down. Wait. Don't remind me. Thestiel. He had 2 daggers in his belt when he took his cloak off.
Amazing.
But your graft is gone.
I mean, can we see it on the opposite shore?
Yeah, it's on the opposite shore. It's pulled up, kind of like, the thing. I guess you like hobble your horse to like a rock or whatever, and it's like pulled up and like propped against the horses. The 3 horses are left there, but he's kind of like propped it up over there on the other side.
Wait, the what?
The raft.
Oh, it's just propped up against a tree.
It's not. I guess. Yeah,
Or a
probably like
rock.
a small
Sorry,
tree
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah, it was a rock.
I think it was a rock.
Interesting. Well, I'm gonna put the sack with the daggers into my backpack.
Wait, they're daggers? Give me one. I want one.
What?
I want
What
a
do you
dagger.
want one for?
To trade up for my really bad dagger.
Oh.
Glass, though, isn't it just ornamental?
No, I think
Velvet
glass
made.
means like obsidian.
Ah,
I think
want
in this
one.
setting, I don't know, but I assume that's what that means.
They're definitely clear. But they're
They
definitely
look
hard.
made for fighting or like showing.
There's definitely an edge on them.
I want one.
I sigh to myself. I'm like, fine, you can have them.
Nice.
You giving both of them?
Well, I don't really have any use for a dagger, so you guys can. You can't
I
sell
think Kabuzi
daggers,
used
can you?
daggers too.
They're not used. Well, you guys both use them. I have a bow, so it's just like, you know. And mine's magic too. Now that I mention it, I've never actually investigated the magical properties of this this artifact. I should probably do that at some point. Anyway,
Oh yeah, Dagger Brothers. I give one dagger to Kabuzi.
oh, thank you.
careful with those. They're
when-
valuable.
So I guess the moment you have them both in your hand and you're like giving one to Corbusier, the daggers vanish, but they're still in your hand. And then you give one to Corbusier and they come back.
Oh my god.
Oh, interesting. So if you're holding both of them, it's like you're holding nothing.
Oh wow.
No, it's like you're holding the daggers, but they're gone. They're invisible.
But only when one of you holds both of them.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wild.
Does this count as one pack or two?
It's pack 2.
It's two
So
daggers.
I can't use my concealed pocket on this.
Not on both of
'Cause
them.
that'd be
But you could, well, I mean, as long as you have them both on you, presumably they're invisible. So you could probably keep them in a more conspicuous place.
It's only when you put them in both your hands, like when you have them in your hand.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, I'm keeping
that's
the
amazing.
sack. How was your microphone? Did it taste good?
Yes, sorry, I moved over.
So what are you doing
It
here?
sounded like it was delicious.
What are you guys doing? You're stuck on a turtle island. It appears
All right,
that your friend
let's
Vestial
think about how we're.
had borrowed your boat and felt sorry about it, so left you a gift.
Well, it's a nice gift, so
Are these-
I
are these
can't really be
people
that mad,
Are
honestly.
amazing.
Well, wait, like he could have left anything, but he left daggers.
Two
mean-
amazing daggers.
Tyler,
But
do you think you could swim across this, or is that too much to ask?
no, I think I could do it. I just gotta cast my water
Okay,
breathing
'cause-
spell, and I should be good to go.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes it pretty low risk.
Yeah.
But and then yeah, if you could bring the boat back and we could ferry us across and then make camp maybe nearby. Because I don't know, Sean, is the water still all mucky here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So because I want to get some fresh water at our camp if we set one. So
Nah, that's a good idea.
Well, do you
So, yeah,
have
if you wanna-
anything to fill it fresh water with, though? Don't you have
no, just to,
magic water?
well, if the grind hits, right? Because that's a good point. Because if he goes across with the spell, that we're only on 2, and then if we go back across, that's only going to be one more check. So maybe it doesn't really matter. Regardless, we need to get out of here, and then we can maybe it would be better to just go to town, go to like Crossroads Keep. Although that'll be a journey conflict, and we don't have any supplies, which I didn't realize. But how do you equip? Can you like equip for a journey in the wild?
Yeah, it's just scavenger. Like you
Oh.
did that before. You didn't go to town and buy like gear.
Well, no, yeah. The problem is I don't think any of us have scavenger.
Yeah, I mean that's the same problem you guys did on the way over.
I'm just saying, like, is there a way for us to be better prepared in the future?
Yes, you can. If you equipped at town, you make a resource check, and then I think your resource success is your ob or whatever, or something like that.
Right.
Or you make a margin. You make a resource test ob like 2 or something, or ob 1. I can't remember the rules, but like we're not using them because you're not in town right now doing a resource test. So I can just kind of give you vagaries. So I think it's like some sort of resource test and related to the margin of success of some obstacle. I'm not sure if it's ob 0 or ob 1 or 2. That'll add to your disposition. Additionally, if you have feed for your horses and a bunch of rations that you want to say these rations are for us, I think for every day's worth of rations you like during the conflict that you commit to the conflict, you get additional +1 disposition or something like that. I'll go over.
That's okay.
If you use it.
No, it's useful to know for the future. Like, yeah. But for now, like when we come, and I assume when we go back to the Carthus Keep, it'll be another journey conflict. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, unless you map it.
Maybe we should do that in camp. There's a reason to camp. So there. Now we have a reason to find a camp with fresh water, so we can drink and map. And we have 2 checks.
We have to get off this island first.
Well, okay. So here's the plan. Corbusier, get over there with your water breathing spell, and then, ferry us back over. Simple enough.
Alrighty. I will trust you guys with my backpack.
Yep, we'll keep it here.
Alright.
Did I write your spell in? I did, it looks like, maybe. Oh, yeah. Okay, so... one person for how long? 1 or 2 turns?
2 turns, please.
Okay, it's gonna be obstacle 3. Arcanist.
Arcanist? Alright.
Why 2 turns?
You never know if you run into something out there.
I guess.
Like, it is late in the day, right?
I'll give you some pointers on deep breathing techniques.
Ooh, thank you.
I assume.
Can you help with this?
Well, I have Arcanist too. I know how to do magic. It's important to have like a good rhythm of breath while you're underwater. Otherwise, you'll panic and use up your, magical oxygen too quickly.
Oh, thank you.
That's funny.
Wow.
Ooh. See, those pointers will save your life one day.
They did. Thank you for reminding me.
It's like as you're like...
You can spend fate.
I just look like a Zora now.
As you like jump into the water and like... I don't know. I'm gonna make a good idea to like go across the water with being able to breathe it.
Yeah, like you can't drown,
But as you go, yeah, you definitely on the far side, as you're like kind of like swimming near the top, but like not really, just propelling yourself through the murk. But as it becomes clear, you like for a moment see like a webbed hand, but then like it retreats into like the murky water, like a small webbed hand, like a human-sized hand.
Stop it, hand.
It looked like it was reaching through you through the murk, but then it was like you like came out and were like breathing water or whatever. I don't know what it was doing, but yeah, you see that, and you get to the other side where the boat is.
It's our boat.
Or your raft or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I gotta bring it back. I would love to be able to just swim with this. Just push it, but do I see an oar or anything nearby? It's gone, but it must have come ashore, possibly.
I'd say probably, yeah. Probably is blowing out to like the wind was blowing this direction. So yeah, there's probably like an oar. Like the oar that you had was like probably like on this side of the shore.
Hey,
So
or-
is it like gonna be like just one test to ferry us back over, or will that take multiple tests?
I think I'll do one test, and I think it'll be just op 2 to like go there and back for a sailor.
All right.
Cool. All right. I'm gonna take the oar and just like paddle it back.
Okay.
I will help you by pointing out any like high spots or weeds or rafts with
Can you
Scout.
see me from there? Like I thought I was on the other side of the lake. No.
It's for the whole thing, the whole both
okay.
trips.
Yeah, I mean also,
Alright.
but like I could like shout to you from the land. I can still see you.
Good.
Yeah.
I just start.
I'd be like,
start
look out, there's
paddling.
a rock. You know.
All right. I will do that then. I'm assuming I'm using sailor.
Sailor.
All right, I'm gonna pop a persona for that, just to be safe, because my sailor is I'm a sailor.
On this ship.
And what was the op again?
2.
All right.
Sailing across the sea. Excellent. That's a good roll.
Nice.
Thank you.
So I think I moved the grind ahead already. So
Yeah.
you guys make your way across, back across. About halfway through, you feel like a bump, like something knock into you from below. But you manage to make your way over to the other side of the lake. So what do you do now that you're back with your horses and on the mainland side?
Can I try and find a place to camp that has fresh water?
Sure.
I assume I have to make a test before to camp, something like that.
It doesn't. Can someone purify water? If we
In camp,
find
yes,
any-
but you got to
I
use
could,
you got to use a check, right? So if we can find a place that has it, then we
Okay.
can do it without.
It's, if we
Check.
don't get any, at least we have some backup.
Okay, I'm gonna say obstacle. Say obstacle 1, survivalist.
Doesn't seem that difficult. We are in a place called the Frogman Lakes, after all.
Yeah, just like a,
Lake Sullivan.
it's like another lake.
How hard could it be?
Just choose a different lake.
Is an Ob 1 Scout, you said? Or survivalist?
Survivalist.
I think I can help. Yeah, I'll help with laborer. Nice.
How?
I'm going to. Actually, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something. How do I find water? In a place full of water? Lots of lakes?
Well, how does laborer help, you know?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I can't think of anything, honestly. I won't help.
Sounds good.
I still can't help. I'm still afraid.
Oh!
There is no water here for you. But the grind resets, and we're going to pretend you've passed it because you have Wilder. Do you still get the +1 on setting camp?
Wait.
So the
what?
twist was there's no water, but you can still camp if you wanted to.
Oh, well, yeah, we still will.
You go to the other water, and it looks like just as weedy and murky. Maybe the other couple of nearby lakes are just kind of like swampy.
Like swampy, yeah. Not good to drink.
So a 4 on the camp test. For wilderness is a minor inconvenience. Something else happens.
It's
Roll
always something else.
roll a d6. A 3. Mice or vermin crawl over your camp and spoil food for one character. I believe Carbuze is the only one that has food. Is that correct? Or did you eat it all?
No, I still got my ration.
No, you don't now.
Just the one? You don't. It's spoiled.
No, but it's preserved.
You looked at it and there's some mice eating it.
Oh no, then stop eating and pooping in my food.
I
Tell
curse
them
at
to
them
stop
using
eating them.
Ratwise.
Yeah.
Wait, you can talk to rats. Tell the mice to stop.
I mean, they're different species, man.
Are you sure? Look at them.
Well, I don't know. It's probably a different dialect. Anyway, I yell
they
at
like
them.
freeze at you and like stare at you for a second, but then like take like the bits of whatever like jerky or like hard bread away with them.
Stop it!
Get out of here, losers! I said.
We're having a good time until you showed up.
You're not even cool like rats.
All right, so you're in camp. You have 2 checks. Looks like.
Okay, I've got camp instinct to try to repair clothes. So I'm gonna try to repair my shoes.
Repair your shoes. I don't even know if you can repair your shoes. Like it's
Oh, is it not a peasant test?
like peasant test to repair like clothing and like mending clothes. I don't know if shoes count as clothes. Let's have that debate right now. Debate me. Let's change my mind. Are shoes clothes?
I don't know.
You wear clothes. You wear
mean-
shoes.
We have a word that means things that you wear. Ergo,
It says men's socks and clothing.
this is why you can't have wear anything but clothes. There it is, automatic.
Do you think that would, if they specifically say socks, they don't say shoes?
Well, what else would repair shoes? What other skill?
Probably cobbler, because like shoemaking's hard.
All right.
Yeah,
if we
shoemaking is hard. That's the thing. I could probably get them repaired in town, but then again, cobbler isn't a skill.
Probably just
Alright,
buy
I
don't
one.
think.
Probably just buy it. It's probably like ob 1 or 2. Probably 1 for shoes.
Yeah, for shoes. I don't know. I assume it's probably just one. Yeah. Oh well. In that case, I mean, I can just repair my cloak. I don't know.
Are we still having this debate? Because the dictionary straight up says the definition of clothes is items worn to cover the body. So shoes are clothes. Shoes are clothes.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of want to repair my cloak anyway, so.
I like the
Oh, you can.
semantics, so I would allow it.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I think it makes more sense. It makes it harder to fix them, so I think that makes it more fun. You know?
Okay. I like the semantics though. This is perfect.
I mean,
not
you can probably
semantics
try.
if I'm
Maybe
right.
it might just be like a harder ob too, right? Like, it's harder to fix shoes because they're more complicated.
Yeah, but then
Anyway,
then it's not a peasant though. It'd probably be
Oh, right.
a cobbler would fix them, right?
Okay. Well, whatever. I'm gonna fix I'm gonna fix my cloak then, if I can, since I can't do it with my shoes.
Okay. So it's obstacle 1 for clothing.
Okay. Okay, and it's beginner's luck.
Yeah, and I guess probably the way your shoes are ruined is probably like like the soles are done in and coming undone, so it's
Yeah, they're just bad. They're not like ruined. I think because we got them from the castle.
yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if we basically said they were like poor quality, not necessarily ruined. Like they still work as shoes, but
Yeah.
you know, they're bad
I'd
for
probably
some
say
reason.
if you're trying to interact with like royalty, it might be a factor or something.
Yeah, or like trying to like run really fast or something.
But just like using them, they're like a sturdy pair of work shoes. I don't know.
Yeah, like they work, but if you wanted to, actually, run or do anything useful with them, they'd be like, "Oh, these shoes are terrible."
So obstacle 1.
Yeah, no, sorry, it's ob 1. Yeah.
And I think you're exhausted, so it's probably, is it 1 less die or is
Ooh,
it
yeah, good
factor?
point. I think it says it's a factor.
So it's up to peasant.
Up to? Okay. Okay. I do not fix my cloak. Probably.
Nope.
Or well.
Honestly, you have
Proper
other things.
wise. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think my wise has helped me here. This cloak is just a regular cloak. It's not elven craft wise. And Rangers of the Silver Seal wise does not help either. I really should do more things about them. I haven't triggered this wise in a while.
Does does the fact that you're making something make it an elven craft?
Not really.
Okay.
He's a little too gamey.
Yeah, that's not.
If this were like, if I were fixing like Tyler's cloak, then I'd say it would
No,
be.
probably
but...
you're right. I think that's like crafting, and it's covered under like Dwarven nature. They just have crafting. It would be
Do
more
not touch my
active.
cloak.
Okay, so
It's
yeah,
your cloak because I gave it to you. Jerk.
you,
I know.
you failed to fix your cloak.
Boo. All right.
So you can't
How
go
many checks
again.
do you have
You have
left?
2 checks. Use an
Oh,
instinct.
We
Well,
have
yeah.
to map to get back home.
Yeah, we want to use one of the checks for a map. I also kind of wanted to obviously recover, and so did you, I assume, Steed. But
Yeah, that could be later. Tyler's still afraid, but you can't really take care of it. He's on the map.
So I guess, what else would you want to do in camp?
well, if we map, then we can. Then the recovery roll is not as big a deal, so we could do something else. I could try to make an exhaustion poultice so that when we do recover, it's better.
That's 2 checks, and free summers just do it on the first roll.
Well, yeah, but it's also like it's an ob 3 for exhaustion, and poultices are easy to make for exhaustion.
It does
think
give
that
you a level
think-
up in it.
Well, yeah, and it also helps me level up healer. So if we ever get sick or injured, I can actually maybe help you guys. As of right now, there's no way.
Wait, what's your health?
My health is 4.
That's not bad. Ob 3. No. I think we should definitely map first, though.
I mean, I agree, but
Yeah.
okay. And then Tyler's also got an instinct to tinker with stuff, right? So you can do that too.
Yeah, I can do that.
But you don't have to do it now. You could do the mapping first. I think that would be best. So yeah, Tyler, do you want to you map the way back to Crossroads Keep?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Ooh, I forgot. Actually, I got to get going soon. So maybe after this camp session.
Yeah, no problem. All right.
Once we leave break camp, we can call it.
So, Tyler, you want to map the way back to Crossroads Keep?
Hell
Right.
yeah.
One, two, three. I'm gonna say probably obstacle. Say it's obstacle 3, cartographer. The large
Alright.
area.
I'm gonna pop my last persona for that. Just
I
because-
will help you with
Thank you.
Pathfinder, since I led the way. Through the fog, I was the only one paying attention while you guys were freaking out about ghost dragons. So I'll remember that section of the path.
Like ghost dragons?
They weren't ghosts and they weren't dragons. Don't worry about it.
Well, they were ghosts, but not like spooky, harm you, haunty ghosts.
I wasn't part of this. I remember this.
You weren't part of this. You would have remembered it because you would have been just as scared as he was. And I like jerked my thumb at Tyler.
The dragon graveyard.
Said ob 3, right?
Yeah, it's obstacle 3.
And I'm helping you. Okay.
Oh no.
It's not that big a deal. It's just a failed test. Happens all the time.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to get it back?
Well, I don't know. Just because he failed doesn't mean he failed to write it on the map.
Obviously, you use the map. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously.
See, it works just fine. Nothing has gone wrong. The map works, and we are correct, and everything is fine.
I just catch on fire.
Did I bring
Yeah.
you to the right page? Yeah, I brought you to the right page. There we
Yeah.
go.
So look, see, the map is perfectly good.
Look,
Look, you can
it's-
see these lines that connect us to Crossroads Keep,
Great.
and you weren't here, so you don't even know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, so it's a you got it on map.
Hell yeah. Okay, I'm going to try to make a exhaustion poultice with the other check.
Okay. So exhaustion poultice is a healer test to make poultices. Looks like it's obstacle 1, but you're exhausted, so it's gonna be obstacle 2.
Nope.
Fail to make a poultice.
It's all good. I needed a failure in healer.
Why couldn't you make a poultice?
Because I couldn't find the right medicinal herbs in the swamp around here. In retrospect, this is a really terrible place to make camp. Everything is all muggy and wet. It just doesn't have like the everything's rotten and doesn't have the good quality stuff I was looking for. So I make one, but I can just tell by looking at it, it's not going to do anything.
Yeah, it kind of smells. It's like, oh, it's not gonna be.
Yeah, it's just useless.
Yep.
Put this on someone's wound and just get infected.
And anything else left?
And Tyler can experiment if he wants, because he has the camp instinct. Other than that, I don't think.
Yeah.
Any...
Trying to think what I should turn into an explosive.
I mean, you can probably do other stuff.
Well, he has what's his instinct? What's your instinct?
Like
Tyler?
incendiaries. I'm probably just
Oh.
going to turn these plasma irons just to bedazzle people.
What'd you
Party
say?
trick.
You're gonna make a party trick out of the iron spikes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go to stab somebody and just explodes into like confetti.
All right. So that's going to be an alchemist test. It's going to be obstacle 1, and you are going to use your iron spikes. I'll let you use. I'll let you get the bonus from
Oh,
using
thank you.
them up. +1 die. Cause why not? It's gear. And I think what's gonna actually you're gonna make instead of that is like you're gonna make like fake spikes essentially, like that's like the fake candle or whatever. It's like when you hit it with a hammer, it like makes a spark noise or something, and like about like a flashbang a little bit, like a pew, like
Ooh, I like that.
a cherry bomb, but not as
I can-
deadly, probably.
You'll use it once, I assume.
Probably, yeah.
Alright, that's fine.
Still might be useful.
It's ob 2, right?
It's obstacle 1, and you're going
Ah.
to get a +1 die for using the
Oh,
iron
thank you.
spikes. It's alchemist. Cool. Mark that success.
Woo! Finally.
How many successes do you have on that?
2 successes and 2 fails.
Okay. What's your skill rank?
2.
And it goes up 3.
So yeah, it should have gone up already.
No, I think it's just a
Ah.
1 success just now
Oh.
makes it go up.
Right. But yeah,
Now
I
clear
just
it.
don't mark extra fails if I don't,
Yeah.
or extra successes if they don't help.
Oh, he
I'm
needed the
very
2.
happy.
He needed 2, and then yeah, I think he had.
No,
2
it's okay. Yeah, so it advances now.
All right. Cartographer, you need 2 passes in order to advance it to 3, Tyler.
I'll get good at cartography one day, guys.
This island actually reminded me of this picture.
We won't even
I
have
have.
to use the play mat like McDonald's dining mat.
It doesn't really match it, really, but it just reminded me of it.
Ah,
It's a soul portrait.
that's a cool
It's
picture.
because of the cedar trees. So.
Oh hell yeah,
That's a
dope.
cool picture uploaded by someone.
Oh yeah, I just uploaded it to Imgur from my computer like a minute ago.
Cool.
Ooh.
So I can show it to you guys. Anyway,
You want? It's looking at your passes. You need 1 failed lore master test to learn lore master.
Cool.
Looks like you've learned scout at some point. So I'm gonna put you at 2. Yeah. This went through your stuff to make sure you're all good.
Oh, thank you.
Cool. So now you know how to scout things. You've done it enough times.
I can scout? Oh.
Now you can. You needed the number of passes and fails, like the passes plus fails, equal to your maximum nature, which was 4. You had 1 pass, 3 fails, so you learned it at some point.
I can scout.
okay.
Can't wait to help more.
All right, I think that's everybody. Put in that you have a firework, like a firework iron. Use once. Roll a d6 to determine if you've used up your iron spikes. Also, if you roll 1, you only use 1. If you roll 2 or more, you've used them all up. You've only used 1, so you still have 1 left.
Hey, I'll just put 1.
Okay. There we go. I just want to look at your stuff to make sure everyone's learning correctly. I think probably you guys are. Yeah, it looks like you guys are. Oh, you're so close to advancing your will back up to Elfwin.
I know.
You need to fail.
I know. I was kind of hoping I would fail that will test to not grab a statue, but I didn't. I succeeded.
Should have used the trade against yourself.
Yeah, the trouble is none of them really works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like an elf wouldn't be greedy. Like firstborn wouldn't work. Calm doesn't make sense. Stoic, not really.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Believe me, I'm always on the lookout. I'm trying.
Oh, you need 1 failed Arcanist test? Okay. So you.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing.
Like
I was like not even mad that I failed the spell because I was like, well, who cares? I need fails.
Need 2 past fighter tests, get in fights.
I'm trying. It's hard.
1 past lore master test. Oh yeah, you made 1 today, I think. Or
yeah, I'm working on them.
Cool. You need to scavenge another 2 more times, and you'll have learned it.
Yeah.
Same with peasant. You need to do peasant things twice more.
Yeah. I also want to build up rider. That was the other thing. Maybe next session I'm going to try and make rider tests because I would like to. There's actually I think a 7th level benefit that you get an elven steed, so I think that would be pretty cool. Oh, someone vomited dice.
I wanted to see if I could roll 96 dice on the screen at the same time.
It's probably only for the last 14 or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There was no point to this roll.
Yeah, you can only roll 20 at a time.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, there's only 20.
Well, it'll roll more in the chat, but it only throws 20 dice on the screen.
Well, this is a really good roll. I can't believe I succeeded.
Yeah, wow.
That it's not for anything. This is just me dancing. I'm just dancing.
All right. Well, looks like you guys finished camp. So we'll move on to rewards section now.
Yep.
So Police Instinct Schools wants to start.
Me. Belief. Those who act against nature must be opposed at every turn. If anything, I acted against this belief this session by chopping down a tree, but whatever. My goal is to refill the font of plenty.
Wait. Acting against it in a dramatic way could be rewarded. Did you think you portrayed the acting against it dramatically enough?
No, I was
He lied about it.
the exact opposite. I felt kind of bad about it, and I didn't do it in a defiant way. I felt bad because I knew that I was kind of not really about this, but it had to be done. My goal
You had to do it to him.
refill the font of plenty, which we succeeded at. And my instinct when it can't prepare your clothes. I also did that.
Did you successfully repair?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Okay, so you did the font, which is a goal, which is persona,
Yep.
and I think that's it.
Okay.
Okay, who wants to go? Corbusier?
All right. Anything worth doing is worth doing in style. It's my belief, my instinct. When in camp, make incendiary devices. I succeeded. And my goal to find valuables to pay off debt. Found those gold statues. I guess we may come back for those. I did not take any with me though, and I'm not gonna lay claim to the one that Roman took.
Okay, well, we'll give you a fate for that then. 2 fate.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Because we got one. You just didn't get one specifically.
Yeah.
You got a cape. Or
I'm not giving this cape up.
that's valuable.
Yeah, but
I
it's,
need-
he needs valuables he's willing to spend, I think. Is
I need to pay off debt.
just not to push his up glasses. The wording of your goal said that you need to pay off debt.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
willing. Give it up.
All right,
You have it.
2
The
fate.
instinct.
Perfect steed.
I believe everyone
Roman?
deserves help unless they prove me wrong. I did help that guy. He didn't prove me wrong. I didn't want to help him though. But I did help him. So I'm saying I'm getting that.
I don't know if you get it because he didn't prove you wrong and you weren't willing to. If you
I was gonna say, if you just get done what he said, then you definitely would have. But you rose this big stink about it for
Yeah.
no reason.
Fair. I was trying to get something out of it.
Yeah, it's not.
Go. Get the
We're
water from
both
the
of us are
font.
acting against our nature today,
I don't know.
Nope, not against my nature. I
or against your belief.
have
He's
Please,
acting
please
within
spend it.
nature, being demanding human, sort of.
no. My backstory.
Ah, right. Oh, because he's rich, and you want to screw the rich
Oh,
over.
so you don't trust him?
I
Oh,
don't.
you should have argued that.
Get the water
He's
from the font.
untrustworthy because he's
We
wealthy.
got it. Instinct, always look for secrets, but I guess I figured out the trap. So, goal and instinct.
I feel like you should change your belief to be like everyone is deserves help except except the rich. They don't.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, that's way better belief. I'm changing it right now.
Okay. I feel like you know what I feel like you acted against your belief in a dramatic fashion, like of the way it was written then. That you could get a persona for it, and then change it to reflect your new belief.
Cool. Thank you.
No, I like that. Yeah, because if you take an action and that kind of contradicts your belief and it causes you to change it, well,
The rich are not to be trusted. They always have secrets. That's what I'm always trying to find. Those secrets.
So your new belief is the rich are not to be trusted.
Yeah,
Honest-
eat your landlord.
No, everyone deserves to be. Yeah, well, everyone deserves help, but
Except the rich.
except the rich.
If your annual income is above a certain level, not help.
It's unhealthy. You need to be taxed. You need to be taxed by Torchbearer. Gotta get the Torchbearer tax. Have police after you. So that was your goal. Your instinct was look for secrets. You did it, but there was no secrets. Oh wait, you successfully looked for
there's
stuff.
A 4.
Right, you got a fate for that because you looked for the secret traps mechanism. And your what was the third thing? That was belief, instinct, goal. What was your goal?
Get the water from the font.
You succeeded. So 2 persona and a fate, looks like. So group awards. MVP is Big Roll. Team Worker, Right Skill, Right Time. And the Roleplay Award. I feel like there's like a lot of stuff gonna be for a Roleplay Award, but we'll save that for after. Right Skill, big rolls. Any big rolls this session? You can scroll back.
I was gonna say it's difficult to scroll back for some reason.
It's like I kind of want to either
I
give.
guess no, Roman's scout test, right? Because that was an odd before and he got it.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Because I was like, I kind of want to give Right Skill, Right Time to Corbusier for Sailor and, like, Water Breathing spell.
More team worker. He was definitely helping.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, like, Team Worker. Because he did a bunch of things, bunch of little ones. He did a lot of good stuff there. So I think, yeah, I'm going to give Team Worker to Corbusier. And I think, yeah, MVP to Roman for figuring out the mechanisms of the traps. And also, I guess, a little bit beyond that, like, failing his role and then role-playing the fact that he wanted to steal it.
I wanted it.
Yeah, I like that.
Hell yeah.
Because of I failed it. I had to do it. I had to take it.
I was gonna say, well, but if there's a role player too. I think you should get that as well. If that's the third one, I think that's who I would nominate anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say Steed definitely because there could be up to 2 people because it could be up to everyone minus 1. I definitely want to nominate Roman and Steeds for his portrayal of Roman and wanting to get the thing even though it could cost him being exhausted and all that.
Cool. Thank you.
I definitely think that's cool. Kind of want to say I don't know. I like the interactions with the elves. I liked the I would say maybe to Chris also. He's using his rat wisest to talk to mice, and he's using his elf things to figure out bows and stuff. Very
at some point. That's something I should do after this, maybe.
Or not bow, but the what would the
no, but I know the cloak.
The cloak, the coat cloak thing. Fancy cloak. I'll give a name to it next session. I have it written down. I just didn't want to spend 30 minutes because I have a crap ton of papers. I'm working from home.
Yeah, fair enough. That's all good.
So yeah,
okay, so that's
Persona to Chris and Steed for RP award. Cool though. That's good. Good stuff. Thanks for playing.
Yeah, thanks for the games.
Hell yeah.
A lot of stuff happens.
And I'm gonna level up when we get to town.
Oh, let's name the session, by the way, before I forget.
Okay.
Where we actually end. Name in the
We were
session.
pretty decked out. We got decked out. We found
To the nines.
You got some fancy cloak. I got a magic dagger. Do I got both daggers or one dagger?
Cloak and Dagger, obviously. That's
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Sometimes it just comes to us.
Wow.
Sometimes it's just meant to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Well,
Alright.
Cloak and Daggers, there's 2.
No.
Okay.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Oh, sorry.
Wait. But
No,
you
I
have
mean-
the other dagger, right?
Yeah, I wanted it. You handed it to me.
No, I mean, obviously they're meant to be this. Whatever, we can discuss.
But
Thought you were
I
handing
want
it
the
to
other
me.
one now. I want the other one just because You got a fancy cloak.
You can have them both. It's fine.
Thank
You were
you.
handing it. I don't know why you're handing it to me.
Yeah, I was handing it to because you use daggers, but after I found out they're magical as a pair, I kind of want both.
Yeah, please keep this dagger. This is very much yours.
Thank you.
All right,
Hey.
talk to you guys later.
Cool. Thank you for
Alright,
playing.
see you
I'm
guys.
gonna- Thanks.
Goodbye,
Yeah.
gentle viewers.
Bye-bye, viewers. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.